Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub.
You know what time it is when you hear them trophies ring. What is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation podcast, episode 158 to be exact. One away from 160. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. Hopefully everybody in New York is safe, in New Jersey is safe, in Connecticut, Boston, wherever in the East Coast, that you felt that little tremor, that little shake. And I ain't talking about Harlem. But, you know, we had like a 4.8 magnitude earthquake here in the East Coast. It was centered in, the epicenter was in Jersey. I'm not sure what area in Jersey. But, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a scary time, man. It was a scary time. Everybody was a little shook. Everybody was a little shocked. But we are here. We're safe. We're doing this podcast. And, yeah, man, just praying for everybody. Hopefully you guys are okay. Aftershocks, I heard it was a couple, but we're good to go, man. But yeah, like I said, welcome to What's Up PlayStation Podcast, episode 158. If you are new to What's Up PlayStation Podcast, we are a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest, and I mean the greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly news of PlayStation throughout the week. And not a lot, but I am one of your hosts, J Bari, and you see the man right there underneath the Brady Bunch setup. You know the vibes? The man himself, the king of queens, the Dragon's Dogma 2 God, the warrior of light. Gaming with Persona. Persona, what up, bro?
Yo, what is good, people, man? It's your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona, one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew, and I'm glad to be here, man, for another episode of What's Up PlayStation podcast. Big shout out to our WUPS Nation members. Shout out to the WUPS subscribers. Shout out to the people that might be finding our channel for the first time. And if you are finding our channel for the first time, we hope you enjoy your stay. And, hopefully by the end of the show, we earn your like and your subscribe. Bari, today, this is a special episode, too. You know why?
What's up?
Because this is our official 3-year episode.
Really?
Yeah, like episode 158 would make 3 years because 52 weeks in a year.
Okay, I like that. I like where you. I was like, I think we started like around August, but I like where you go. I like where you go. Okay,
we've officially been doing 3 years worth of episodes with episode 158. So.
Hey yo, we got more episodes than sitcoms out here. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, holla at us, man.
For real.
Man. We do appreciate the support we have received throughout all these episodes here at What's Up PlayStation. And all the new subscribers, thank you. If you don't mind, check out the later content, the older content. We do have the timestamps there. Shout out to my man Vipery's Corner for doing the timestamps every week. We are now on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, where we upload the show every week to those platforms, so you can check us out without the video format. But yeah, we're in a bunch of different avenues now, man. Soon, we'll be on having our own website. where we would be, delivering the podcast, but also, having articles up on PlayStation News on our thoughts and opinions about, things out here in the gaming industry. So, yeah, definitely rock out with us. We appreciate it. If you don't mind, hit the like button, share the stream out, get the PlayStation Nation in here. We hope you enjoy your stay. So how you feeling, man? So you going on a date tonight? What's going on, man?
Oh no!
look, a little crispy, man. I like that little hoodie, man. Got a little pocket on the side. You know what I mean, on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, hey man, listen. It's just you gotta take pride in your appearance. You gotta just make sure especially getting a haircut. For us men, getting a haircut is a very therapeutic experience.
100%,
very
100%.
therapeutic. So. You gotta take pride in how you look and how you carry yourself, especially as a man. So, and it's routine. But for me, man, listen, that earthquake, Bari, we was talking on the phone once it happened, man. But yo, man, listen, I was in the elevator when that earthquake hit, my boy. I was going to the grocery store, and that earthquake hit. And it was kind of like, I felt like the elevator kind of rocking side to side. And I was like, whoa, what the hell is going on? And yo, man, it stressed me out, man. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't get out that elevator quick enough.
Right.
But
if I was in the earthquake, if I was in the elevator during it, I'd have probably panicked. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yo,
especially depends on how high am I. I'd definitely panic.
Yeah. I was definitely a little worried, man. But and I felt, because even when I got out the elevator, I felt the building kind of, it was doing a Harlem Shake, and I was like, "Yo, is this an earthquake right now?" Because like I've never experienced an earthquake before, ever in my life. So this was like a first time I experienced that, So, it was a crazy thing, man. But for me this week, man, work has been like really, really stressful this week, man. Like it's been like really tiring, really stressful. A lot of things going on. But and then gaming wise, man, I did beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last weekend on Sunday, or this week on Sunday, and I moved on to Dragon's Dogma 2. I am still gonna get the platinum in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I did want to kind of venture out and just kind of start breaking out into other games and that I'm really anticipating. And Bari, I've been talking about Dragon's Dogma for a long time, and so Dragon's Dogma 2, I've already got like 40 hours in the game too, man. So it's a great game. Hint, it's definitely gonna be on my spotlight. And I'm good though for the most part, man. What about you, man? How you feeling, man? How's everything with you, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. Can't complain. March was a crazy month. Overall, closing week was last week, but personal wise, everything's pretty good. The earthquake, like I said, that definitely shook me up a little bit. I was drinking my tea, watching my sports. I was watching First Take, and while I was drinking, I'm doing work and whatnot. I'm like, that ain't the wind. That's like some shaking. You know what I mean? So that's why I put
out the wind.
Yeah, that's because the other day it was windy as hell, and
it was
throughout the night and whatnot, or even the next day. The wind was just all on the windows. You hear that joint. You can feel a little shaky because it was windy. It was like 50, 60 miles per hour. And even when you commute to work, you're going over a bridge or whatnot, you feel that joint kind of rock the car a little bit. But so that was my first. But I was like, nah, that ain't no wind. This joint, my chair was wobbling. I was like, what the hell going on, bro?
Yeah,
it's like kind of crazy. And listen, I know. Earthquakes does not happen like that over here in the East Coast. So when we do experience it throws you off. It's like, what the hell? You know what I mean? I see people tweeting out, from the West Coast or other areas like New York getting earthquakes. Like, yeah, we ain't used to that, bro. We ain't used to that.
I'm not used to that at all. Absolutely not.
That's like if it was to snow in Cali. You know what I mean? You guys would be like, what the hell going on? You know what I mean? It will be a shock. You know what I mean? But glad it wasn't so like severe for this area. And even when the aftershocks, people felt that stuff, but it wasn't as like crazy as we've seen like other, earthquakes or aftershocks in prior years and whatnot. But gaming wise, loving it, man. Beat Final Fantasy as well. Going on the platinum run. I've been doing it off and on.
But now I feel like I'm going to dedicate because I finally beat that Odin and let me shut up. There's a boss fight that you got to fight. It was 2 bosses, but there's also a super boss, secret boss that you fight as well. And when you defeat that boss, it unlocks like brutal and legendary Chadley bouts and whatnot. And I think you got to be like max level for that stuff. So now that is complete, now it can be like, you know what? We're gonna grind out. We gonna got a nice little farm spot. Shout out to my man Blitz. Great video that he made. I had a different farm spot, but that farm spot that he uploaded is much better. I already could tell because I went up 2 levels right before the podcast. I was like, oh, the one I was at, you know what I mean, it was pretty good, but it's not as good as this one. But yeah, I'm loving the hell out of Final Fantasy, man. Just got to finish up some of these odd jobs, some of these mini games. Well, the odd jobs, one of them, one of the side missions is just glitch. I can't progress that. I tried to do the whole reset the side mission stuff to try to do that again, but we'll see. Well, other than that, yeah, everything is pretty good, man. Rise of the Ronin, pretty good game as well. I want to get back to Dark Forces because I like that game a lot. And I'm almost done. And yo, I had an achievement today as well, man. This morning, 12,000 trophies. Took me much longer than I expected.
Wow.
I wanted to hit that
12,000.
last year, but we had the 12,000. It's like 12,001 now, but we had the 12,000. But yeah, hopefully get to like 12,050 or 500. By a certain period or by end of the year. And yeah, Final Fantasy did that for me, man. So shout out to Final Fantasy for that 12,000.
Yeah, Final Fantasy got a lot of trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 10,000. I think 10,700 or something.
Okay.
My goal is like by the end of this year to get to like 12,000 trophies as well. So
yo, that's almost 2,000 you got to get.
I know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it, but we'll see.
You'll definitely hit. You'll be above 11,000 for sure by the end.
Yeah.
Of the year.
Oh yeah. By the end of the year, I'll definitely be above 11,000. But to get a whole nother 1,000 trophies,
that's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games. Yeah, it's a lot of games. I gotta platinum. So what I am gonna do though is if I can get to, because right now I'm at 224 platinums. If I could get to like 240, 245 platinums by the end of the year, I'm happy with that. So.
Yeah, I wanna get to like at least 200 by the end of the year. I'm like at 178 or 181, I think. Let me check. I could check.
Platinums. Yeah. And if I could get to 12,000 is what I'll push for when it comes to trophies, but I'll be happy with like 11,500 for trophies.
I'm at 183. So if I can get to at least like 2,000, I feel like
200.
Rise of the Ronin, I'm going to plat. Dragon's Dogma, I'm going to plat. Final Fantasy, I'm going to plat. Dark Forces, I'm going to plat. Persona, I'm going to plat. Unikronn. I was about to say Unikronn as well. Unikronn Overlord. I'm going to plat. Stellar Blade, I'm a plat. So yeah, if I can get to like 200, I'll be okay. I'll be good.
Yeah, your list is kind of looking like the same as mine. And Star Wars Outlaws, if that comes out this year, platinum that. And there's other
smaller games too.
Yeah, smaller games, and then there's even a couple games in my backlog that I want to go back to and get the platinums for. Assassin's Creed Mirage, right? I do want to get the platinum in that. Persona 5 Royale. I want to finally sit down and the Persona games. It's funny. And Bari, we've talked about this a ton of times, but like the Persona games, the Persona 5 series particularly, I played the system when it first came out, but I always drop it. And then I buy the remaster version, drop it. Bought the Royal version, dropped it. Bought the PS5 version, dropped it. I'm like, you know what? I gotta really sit down and like really just like really dedicate. Plus, I want to get the platinums in all the Final Fantasies. So I think 1 through 6, I can get those fairly quickly.
Yeah, that was a New Year resolution for me as well, where I said I was going to go back to a lot of those collectors or collection games and like finish those, like especially Mega Man and Final Fantasy. I definitely have to, plat those out for sure. But I'm gonna say that.
I think at least like after summer or like towards the fall or whatever. But I definitely at least want to get the platinums for 1 through 6 Final Fantasy, at least this year.
Yo, shout out to my man Tricelsius with the 17 months of being a WUPS Nation member. He said, using the word only after saying 180 plus platinum is a crime, Bari. Y'all sitting and sleeping on trophies. Hey, listen, man. You know what I mean? Gaming is good, man. There's a lot of great games out here. There are some like easy platinum games in there as well. Like I'm addicted to like this series called Sakura Succubus.
Yes,
and they
sir.
got like 7 of those games, and I will platinum those games.
And you could get the platinum for the
And
PS4
for the
and
PS4
PS5
version as well.
versions.
So,
Yep. So,
well, yeah, you know, what I mean, so I do have like some easy platinum stuff in there, mix in there. But a lot of the games that I really really enjoyed, I've platinum. Like only 2 crimes that I feel like I need to go on platinum is World of Final Fantasy. I feel so bad.
That's another one I want to platinum too. Real talk.
I feel so bad not platinum in that game. And I definitely do need to go back, especially now that I'm working from home and all that. I need to go back and platinum. And
Yo, you know what
Oninaki, I'm like,
oh, that's another one.
I'm like
yo,
at 80%.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? I didn't
Yo, no. Tokyo, yo, no lie. I Am Setsuna, Lost Spirit, and Oninaki. I want to platinum all 3 of those. Go back.
Yeah,
and
the
get
other 2 I got
scrolls.
to platinum. Oninaki, I didn't have the platinum. I stopped like at 87%, but
Yo,
those
real talk,
games I got to go back.
like this is probably gonna be a 2025 thing because that's kind of like a lot of RPGs. But Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3.
Oh yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2, I need to get the platinum in. Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm like 2 trophies. I got to do no continue, and I got to do the brutal mode or whatever they call it in 1, and that's it. With 2, I got to do I got to fight Homeboy, Terra, the little boss fight, and I got to do all the bosses over again, and I'll get the platinum for that.
I'm gonna
But
start with
3.
I'm
I
gonna
got the
start with
platinum.
3. I was gonna say I'm gonna start with 3 because 3 is like, you know, a little bit more straightforward than 1 and 2. So go back. I already beat, you know, I beat these games already, but you know, I just want to go back and get the platinum. So start 3 all over and you know, work on that platinum.
Yo, those are like Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. I mean 2 and 1. Yo, I got like over 200, 300 hours in those games. I don't have the platinum. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. That should definitely get the platinum for it as well. But a lot of gaming out here, man, this year with new games. So this year I feel like nobody should be complaining about no games as far as what to play or whatnot. But yo, shout out to my man Mooch.
Oh, my fault. Okay,
Go ahead. You about to say something?
And I was gonna say, I was just thinking another series that I want to platinum in. Like I'm just thinking, like that I would love to get the platinums in. Yeez. I love the Yeez series.
Yeah.
And I've got majority of the Yeez games on PlayStation, and I'm like, I kind of want to get the platinums in those games as well. I started on not Celica, Origins. I started with Origins and was working through it.
That's
but I'm like, you know, very, very, especially playing on the harder difficulty, it's difficult. But 8 and 9, I'm like, I can go back and play on Nightmare and get those fairly easy.
That's what I got to do. In the recent ones, I just got to do the Nightmare or Inferno mode, and I'll have the platinum. But I haven't just went back to them. There's so much games. But yo, shout out to my man Mooch with the $9.99 iPhone user. He said, "Good morning, WUPS. Shout out to Persona and Bari in the chat. Gaming on some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth while enjoying the podcast. That's how you start your Saturday." Who's yelling? Yo, shout out to Mooch, man. I was a guest on a Crossfire this past Thursday. So if you guys missed that, definitely go and check it out. But yeah, definitely check out my man Mooch. You know, great channel, great podcast host. And if you ever want to get your opinion out there, that's you know, with a whole different bunch of topics, hit him up and let him know. You know, Mooch, I'd like to be a guest on our podcast. You know, he'll work with you. And make sure you have a mic, not on your cell phone. Yo, and he'll get you in
Mooch
there.
is very entertaining, man. Yo, shout out to Mooch, man. Mooch is a good dude, man, and you know, happy to support him, man, in his show, man. Shout out to Mooch, man. Good dude out here.
Yeah, before we get things rolling though, I definitely want to give a huge shout out to the Plus on Block podcast crew. That's my man Upchuck Gaming and Dreology. PlayStation Nation, I need you guys to go and subscribe to their channel. It only takes 2 seconds. Plus Unblock is on the front page of What's Up PlayStation. So if you look at the What's Up PlayStation, channel where you got the home, just scroll on down and you'll see Plus Unblock. They got their own little tab on right here. Click on the channel, click subscribe, and show support. They go live with a podcast every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. I will be a guest this weekend on the podcast, but we want them to hit their goal of 500 plus subscribers for the year. So definitely go and hit the subscribe button and show some love, man. Very, very entertaining podcast, and I definitely want to promote this more because these guys deserve all the success, and they deserve the attention as well, because they do great stuff over there when it comes to the fighting game content and whatnot. So show some love and support Plus Unblock. Scroll on down, hit the subscribe button, show love, and we'll see you guys tomorrow over there at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. You know what I mean?
Sir. Big shout out to Plus Unblock boys, man. Good dudes over there.
Yeah, man. We gotta show some love out here, man. We out here sharing everything out. Everybody podcast. I see people sharing more podcasts that they don't like than the ones or the people that they do like. It's the craziest thing in the world. Like, the hell is going on, man?
That's
you know what I mean?
Very true. I think that's how it goes, though. Like when it comes to social media, the negative stuff or the things that kind of garner reaction or emotion, people tend to gravitate towards that a little bit more.
Yeah, they're like, look what this person said. Like, yo, we got too much. Yo, you promote that podcast and helping them grow much, much more than the people that you rock out with. It's crazy. Yeah. But so let's get into it. Let's start the show off. You know how we get down. We actually went over this week, so it's going to be pretty quick. The games that came out for PS5 and PS4 this week, April 1st to the 7th, and it's a pretty short list. Persona went over it last week. We got Survivor List, Withering Rooms, Deceit 2, Freedom Planet 2, Turbo Golf Racing that came out.
What a dry week for game releases, man.
and news as well.
And news as well. But you know what's funny, Barry? Every time we have like a dry week for news, the show end up still being 2+ hours and entertaining. Every time, but as it should, of course,
As it should be, man. That's how we get down. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know what's gonna extend the time with the show. The spotlight games for the week.
Yes,
and listen,
sir.
We already know the king spotlighter. The king, Mr. Too Positive out here. Mr. I Love Games out here. Persona. Let me know what is your spotlight game or spotlight games for the week. Are you going to break the rules and explain to all the new wonderful, WUPS Nation and PlayStation Nation subscribers that we have here on the channel? What is the spotlight game or spotlight games for the week?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first off, man, we are in the spotlight portion of the show. And for those that are new here, the spotlight is where me and Bari will give you a game or games that we think you guys should check out, right? It could be brand new games, it could be old games, it could be games from your childhood, it could be games that haven't been released yet. The purpose of the spotlight is for us to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. And Bari, as a rebel, as a day one rule breaker, your boy is absolutely breaking the spotlight games for this week. And it's no surprise that the first game that I'm going to spotlight is a game that is very near and dear to my heart. This series and franchise is very near and dear to my heart. And the sequel to this game is everything I wanted in a sequel for a
Tony, you got a heart?
Yeah, I got a heart. I got a heart of gold. I might not be a nice guy.
How can you be so heartless?
But yo, I'm talking about Dragon's Dogma 2. I started playing this game on Saturday of last week, and I've already got 40 hours in the game, Barry. 45 hours in the game. Yo, listen, bro.
How you got all that time to play games, bro?
Hey, yo, listen, man. I put a lot of time in Saturday and Sunday last week, bro. That's what it was, real talk.
Hey, yo, that's what this week is gonna be for me.
Fact. Yo, listen, most of my gaming time is really on the weekend. Like during the week, I'm like studying and doing, work and doing a lot of stuff. So I really don't game too much during the week anymore, like before.
Early in the mornings where in the week I game. Cause I wake up like early, get my morning routine done. and then like around like 6, I'll play until like around like 8ish or 7.
Eight or 9. Yeah. There's definitely, around 6, 5 or 6, play for like 2 or 3 hours. But I'm also like, it's certain, goals and stuff that I'm working towards. I'm studying for like certain certifications and all this other stuff. So, but anyway, Dragon's Dogma 2 is my first spotlight game for this week, man. And this is a series that I'm really in tuned with, man. I love the Dragon's Dogma 1. I thought it was a great game. Put a lot of time into that as well. Dragon's Dogma 2 really, for me personally, takes things to the next level when it comes to the pawn system, the customization, the classes, the exploration, the world, the enemies, the smaller enemies, the bigger enemies, the towns, the missions, the side missions. Everything about this game, for me personally, it really is a home run. My only gripe with the game really is just the frame issues, especially when you're in town. I'm not really experiencing a lot of frame issues when fighting enemies or fighting a lot of the bigger enemies. It's really only in the towns that I'm experiencing some frame dips or some frame issues, and stuff like that, right? So that is a knock at it, I guess, for those that might be looking. But in terms of like exploration, combat, I'm not really experiencing no type of performance issues at all, honestly. But even like going into dungeons and just finding a new dungeon and finding a crazy enemy, like last night. I had to travel to this area, this volcanic area, and running through this area and seeing all these enemies and stuff like that. And it's just such a fun game. And the combat is fun. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior class. Ain't no spoilers, man. I'm a warrior.
I didn't know the combat was fun, bro. You spoiled the game for me, man.
Hey, man, listen. I can't help it, man. It's that good. But yeah, I'm playing as a warrior class. And my pawn, her name is Danielle. She is a mage, one of the best mages on the server in the game. Trust and believe. I'm working to get her to that top tier level. Once I have her where I think she's gonna really be top tier. I'm gonna put my pawn the ID out there and let y'all use my pawn in your party so y'all can just see what the best.
Yo, she better not be boo boo. What's her class? She a warrior
mage.
Too? Oh, a mage.
No, she's a mage. She's a mage. So so there's 2 types of magic users, like kind of like how Final Fantasy is. You have a white mage that's more of like a healer support, and then you got the black mage that's more of an attack, or battle mage that's like more of like an attack type of mage. That's kind of how it is here in Dragon's Dogma, where the mage has a lot more support spells than the sorcerer. Sorcerer is more of an attack based class, where mages got attack-based spells, but also has a lot of support spells as well. And if you really have a mage on your team, you really want to use them for support more so than attack anyway. So they were buffed.
You telling me that, or you telling the chat that?
I'm talking. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking.
All right. Yo, because listen.
Ain't nobody PBS you.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
no,
are.
I'm not. Not right now. Not right now. I'm in my groove.
I'm sensitive. But go ahead.
Right. But anyway, so again, Dragon's Dogma 2 is just a really great game, man. I think a lot more people should be playing it. I think you have a lot of fun with it.
Make sure y'all go on Twitter and give Persona some tips and tricks.
Don't give me no tips on nothing. No, I don't need no tips on nothing.
Hey, you see how he broke it down to y'all? Y'all break it down just like that to him.
Break nothing down to me, man.
See the reaction.
Nah, I'm talking to the people who might not have actually played the game before or doesn't know anything about the game.
I'm messing around with you.
I know how it go. But yeah, so Dragon's Dogma 2, man, it's a great game. Definitely check it out and explore. Like I got lost last night exploring. I was playing the game till like 1 a.m, just exploring and just running around and fighting enemies and going into dungeons. And it's just such a great game, man. So Dragon's Dogma 2 is the first game. Second game is a game that I'm excited for solely for the story and the combat. But I can't help but also see that, it's also a good looking character. Also got a lot of people, kind of acting a little. This game has a lot of people up in arms, acting a little weird within the community. But yes, I'm talking about Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is a day 1. It's been pre-ordered. I played the demo, complete the demo. And listen, man, this is a game that I'm loving the combat in this game. I'm loving the story so far and anything like that. I love the game. I love the game a lot, man. So it's definitely on my spotlight, and it should be on your spotlight as well. For the gameplay, not just the way the character looks. Because I know some people. Oh, well, you only like Stella Blade because she's got top and bottom. Like, no. The gameplay is in the story.
I like Stella
the
Blade
look,
for
the look of the character is a bonus.
her hair. I like her hair.
Here. And then my last spotlight is going to be Star Wars Outlaws. We're supposed to be getting a trailer next week for that. I'm sure we'll probably talk about that in the news, but I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I can't wait to see, the gameplay that we saw with this game had me very, very intrigued. So I can't wait for this game as well. So yeah, it's a day one. And then obviously Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, man. If you're not playing Final Fantasy, what are you doing with your life?
I don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Game of the year. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's the first game I'm starting off with. Rebirth is if you're looking for a challenge, if you're looking for a great story, character development, combat, that game has everything for you. You know what I mean? If you're a person that likes mini games and extra content and whatnot, that game has everything for you. You know what I mean? I've seen, listen, there's so much for you to do. You can live in that world. You know what I mean? With Rebirth. And it's no different than the original game. When the original game opens up, you got a lot of side content, access to mini games, things like that. This game, they went above and beyond with that stuff. But the payoff is so much worth it as far as accessories, materia. It is definitely worth it doing these missions, side missions, and mini games for sure. Because the builds that you can create, I'm gonna show y'all in a video, man. Which I know you guys are gonna be upset and unsubscribe. when you upload gaming, they get upset, boy. But I got a crazy Cloud, Tifa, and Yuffie build. I still got to work with Bari a little bit. I got a crazy Aerith one too. I think Aerith is super OP in this game. So don't sleep on Aerith. I've been saying that from the beginning when I started. I was like, Aerith is OP. But Cloud, Tifa, Yuffie, that might be the most damaging, staggering team ever. That team is just pure destruction. But I ain't gonna get too crazy because I know a lot of people still playing it and whatever, where they at. But yeah, I highly, highly recommend Final Fantasy Rebirth. Next game, Rise of Ronin. I started Rise of Ronin last week. That game is really good, man. Combat feels good. Everything feels good about that game. It looks good to me as well. I thought this game is beautiful. I like the vistas. I like the open worldness of it. How you can just use your horse and travel and fast travel wherever you want to go. The combat is really, really fun and engaging. I still got to get my timing right with certain things, but that's just because I'm still new to the game. But they got a lot of cool mechanics in there, like shining your blade after like attack to keep your chi up. Really like some deep stuff that will help you with a lot of some of these harder enemies or elite enemies or bosses. Really, really cool mechanics in that game, man. And I just love the fact how free flow it is. Using your grappling hook, using your grappling hook on a barrel and throwing it. I'm just like, you're going to unlock more skills with a grappling hook, man. But so far I'm having a really, really good time with it. There's one little area I tried to take up. So there's like little towns similar to like Ghost of Tsushima. That you gotta defeat the enemies, and so you can take it over and have other common folks work there and whatnot. There's one I went to, but I was super on the level. I wasn't paying attention to the level because it's still new. You know what I mean? But I was like, oh damn, I completed this one. The other one I ain't complete. These dudes destroy me, and they got like some type of revenge system. Like enemies that kill you, they have like your karma or whatnot. And I personally feel like they're stronger. I gotta go and look in the tutorial or the instructions again because I died to the dude twice, and I'm like, yo, this dude he pretty much hit me with like one hit. Like he's much stronger here. But that very, very cool game, man. The horse running animation is a little janky. But other than that, I feel like Team Ninja, they got a hit on their hands. Like I feel like when more people get that game and go, you're gonna really enjoy that. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, next game. Which I gotta go and finish the story to that because I feel like that's the only thing I gotta do to platinum that game is the story stuff and the Grand Brews stuff. But yeah, they added Vayne to the game. I feel like Vayne is pretty strong. I wouldn't call him like, I wouldn't say he's like OP or he's just like broken, but it's still pretty early as far as like finding stuff with him. But I feel like if you are really good at neutral and have that patience, yo, you can cash out some dangerous damage or high damaging combos with this dude that's due to punishing people and making mistakes. I feel like that's a character you can't really make too much mistakes on because he got some very damaging stuff, like, and it's simple too, and you lose like 50%, especially in the corner, easily. But yeah, he's very unique, man, with a shield mechanic. Which the timing on that stuff, people still gotta play around with that. I haven't really like done any like rank stuff with him, just like casual shit. And like training room stuff to see like what I can learn with him. But I feel like he's pretty good. Pretty good character. But yeah, they recently had a patch update as well that changed some stuff significantly in the game. Like Dash L. Dash L has changed up, so you can't be too spammy with Dash L. And certain characters got certain nerfs. Some characters got slight buffs. I wouldn't call anybody got major buffs outside of like Anila. But yeah, if you're looking to get in the Grand Blue, it's a perfect time to get in because I felt like the 1.3 update was really, really good to balance a lot of the OP characters. You know, they're still gonna be OP, but you can actually have a fighting chance. And more content and more new characters is coming to the game as well. And I think a lot of people will like Vayne. It's pretty fun, cool character. And the last but not least persona, Stellar Blade. Man oh man, aka
I was waiting for it.
AKA Stella Yams. Shout out to Stone, shout out to my man Bam. You know what I mean? I see people typing out that Stella Yams name out there now. You know what I mean? They started a whole topic of conversation. Really and truly, all the little conversations about Eve and looks, yo, blame Stone and Bam. Okay? Because when Stellar Blade, I mean, first got shown Eve or Project Eve, you know, we were focusing on the action and all that stuff. She definitely got a little bit more, you know what I mean? as the updates came through. And yeah, I mean, she got nice little peach, little apple on her, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to Shift Up on them. But Stellar Blade is a really, really fun game, man.
I forgot Betty Crocker back there.
Yeah, she got pancake mix. She's a little thick, man. Really, really fun game. Really, really fun game out there, man. I like the challenge. I like the combat. I feel like the combat is definitely going to grow if you look at the skills that you can, like, you know, hover around. And there's still a lot of empty slots around the game, so that's always a positive sign for those hack and slash, you know, adventure type games, man. But yeah, I got high hopes for Stellar Blade. Can't wait to play it later this month. Hopefully I'll have Final Fantasy Platinum by then, so we can rock out with let me shut up. But you know what I mean? Stellar Blade is definitely gonna be a banger of a game. And I feel like there's gonna be a lot of conversations coming from that game. From the combat story, the looks, women, you know what I mean, her ass, all that stuff is gonna be a topic of conversation when the game come out. But regardless, hopefully you buy it, play the demo, finish the demo out, try the boss challenge, because that's super fun. You have to play around with a lot of the move lists that she could do, and or do your nice little challenges that you want to do. But yeah, Stellar Blade, looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a lot of content as well. All right, so we're done with the spotlight, but I want to do a few little cleaning up or housekeeping stuff before we go into the news segment persona. So, what's up, PlayStation podcast? We got 2 WUPS reviews that we definitely got to do, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Hopefully, we'll get that stuff out by the following weekend, or even by the end of the month. But just be on the lookout for that those interviews. I'm pretty sure probably Final Fantasy Rebirth will come first, because that's more fresh in our mind. And we still got to do Lucelia's boss fight for Relink. But yeah, those are definitely coming. Also, there's an interview coming for What's Up PlayStation podcast very, very soon. We just gotta lock in the date. But this is gonna be a this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. This is very dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a super fun one. And I feel like that you guys in the chat, the people that support, the subscribers, I feel like you guys are gonna like this one as well. So be on the lookout for that. I know we're pretty vague, but I don't want to, say anything right away.
Prematurely.
Yeah, prematurely before anything. But super, super fun interview. Can't wait to talk to this person. Ask them questions, how they feel about certain things and what they do here in the industry. And then there was another thing where I look in the chat and I lost my train of thought. I'll get back to it. Oh, next weekend we will be a guest on 108 Dragons channel, on his channel, the Dragons Den podcast. So if you want to see the WUPS boys over there on the Dragons Den, definitely check out. We'll share the links out later on during the week. But yeah, we met up with 108 Dragon during PAX, and we showing love out here. We're gonna be on his podcast next Saturday. I think it's like around 5:30 or 6.
5:30.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely put the details and stuff like that out there for you guys as well. So be on the lookout for that.
Absolutely. So yeah, let's get into the show, Persona, man. Let's get into the news.
Get into it. The dry
this
news.
Week of news has been it's on the low side. It's pretty empty. Well, it's pretty sparse out here. It's looking like I'm not another platform, but we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna start off with the PlayStation Stars campaign for April. We got a few fun ones in here. One of them I'm pretty confused by, so I want to see your interpretation of this, Persona, and I also want to see the chat's interpretation. Also, we do have a poll up right now on the channel. So if you look in the chat, let's go up to the top, click on it, where we're asking, do you think PlayStation will have a showcase in May or June 2024? Because we're going to talk about that later on in the show. And so far, we got 125 votes. And when we hit that news topic, we'll end the poll there. All right. But let's talk about these PlayStation Stars digital collectibles featuring the PlayStation 4 Silver, the Tales of Kenzera, Zao, and more. So we have a lot of these things here where you earn like 50 points. So they have the PlayStation game catalog and extra premium for members for this month. Experience picks that are all about the post-apocalyptic vibe. So play one of these games to earn 50 points. So you get a nice little free 50 points here if you play Days Gone, Death Stranded, Doom Eternal, or Nier Replicant. This is the first remake of the Nier game. All fun games. I feel like this is an easy 50 points that people can pick up in April. And then we have the PlayStation Plus game catalog. So you play these games and you earn 50 points. So you have Immortals of Avium, Minecraft Legends, and Skull the Hero Slayer. You know what I learned about this game?
Which one?
I feel like this game is from Shift Up. Look it up real quick. I forgot what developer. Look up the developer. Look up the game and tell me the developer. I saw somebody post like it was a common developer. I was like, really? I didn't even know that. And let me know.
Developer is Southpaw Games.
Southpaw?
Yeah, Southpaw Games.
I might be reading a different game then. All right, ignore that. Apologize. All right, so the next 50 points that you can earn is dealing with PlayStation VR 2. So we have Legendary Tales, Pavlov, Arizona Sunshine 2, and Beat the Beats VR.
Pavlov is fire, man. Definitely play that.
So yeah, I feel like you can earn 150 points pretty easily here because the game selections that they have is pretty good. The only issue I have with PlayStation Stars, they still have this issue, is where the specific game that will come out the month, they start the campaign too late. So
It's
you'll
not retroactive.
you pre-order the game and you don't get that 50 points, or you don't get that whatever that they're giving out because you already have the game. You got to buy the game within the month, or sometimes even after the month.
There's a couple times where with some of these campaigns, I own every game on the list that they say to buy.
Yeah.
And I can't get the points because, so they definitely need to make that a retroactive thing for sure.
All right. So this is the one I want to talk about here. I'm a little bit confused, Persona. And you're a very logical, rational guy, right? So here's a campaign, PlayStation and you. PlayStation 4 digital collectible, the PlayStation 4 console, silver. So they're saying, let's travel back to 2017. Available only for registered PlayStation 4 console silver owners. So in my understanding from this is that if you don't have the silver edition, you won't earn this digital collectible.
Yeah, that's what I get from that as well.
How you feel about that?
I mean, I don't own a silver console, so
but how you feel about they locking this specific digital collectible to owning that specific, silver console? I get it, but I just feel like this should be available to anybody that owns a PlayStation 4.
But yeah, I see what you're saying with that. I think for me, it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal only because I think I have that sound too. Hold on, let me see. Oh, you can't hear it. You can't hear it. Anyway, but I don't know. For me, I just don't see a big deal with this specific collectible only because I don't own this console. I don't have an issue with this, personally speaking. I'm not really
Let me know
this.
how y'all feel in the chat. It's not a big deal. I see a lot of people saying not a big deal, but when I was reading, I was just like, I never personally had the silver console, but I would love to have it as a,
But this is the same thing with right? I know when the campaign when Stars first came out, they had like the PlayStation 3 toy eye and stuff like that as collectibles that I got because I had a PlayStation toy PS3 eye and had certain things, or even PSVR 2 collectibles. You need to have a PSVR 2 in order to get that because you got to be able to.
Yeah, but that's
do
tied to the
whatever.
specific game. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, there's exclusives for certain things, so I'm just looking at this as something like that as well. Because I'm sure, because I have remember the super limited edition 500 million PS4 that came out. I have that. So if they put a collectible for that, that's most likely going to be exclusive to people who own that console, which I do.
So you're saying that the peasants like us, we just gotta, sit that one out.
Gotta hold that. Gotta hold that.
I respect it.
You gotta hold that. Man.
This is why it's good to get a different point of view.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't see a big deal with this. I don't have a big issue with that.
Okay, so the next one they have here is Wind Down with PlayStation. Digital collectible is called Hop, Sleep, and Jump. So you got to play Song of Nunu. Oh, is that the League of Legends, the little snow one? I feel like I know this game. Disney it's a Song of Nunu. It's like an Eskimo girl. There's like what's the little snow animals or snow beasts that they call it? Abominable snowman or whatnot in the background. But League of Legends story or Disney Dreamlight Valley, I Am Setsuna, or Lemon Cake. And here is a digital collectible. It's pretty much a frog with a timer on here.
That's an ugly collectible.
Yeah, I feel like some of these stuff is like real. You know what I mean? I feel like this could be in a store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. Then we have this other one called Synaptic Feedback 2. So this is where you got to play games like The Gardens Between, I Am Dead, and Life of Delta, and you earn like some Aloy, air. What is the air thing they call Aloy? I forgot what they call it.
Focus.
The focus. And the last one
is that wait, but is that what it is? An Aloy focus?
No, it looks like it, but it's not.
Oh, I was gonna, it do look like it. Oh, right. Yeah. I was gonna say if that's Aloy focus, why are we not playing around? Oh,
Yeah.
rights that came for that.
I don't know any of these
Okay,
games, by the way. So anybody know these games? You know, you
Yeah,
can just let us know.
good.
And then the
good.
last one we have here is the campaign for Tales of Kenzera. Zao is called A Once Black Sky, digital collectible in Dulu. And it looks like it's a dragon. This looks pretty dope though.
Yeah,
And you get this from playing Tales of Kenzera Zao and earn the Once Black Sky trophy. So you got to actually earn the trophy. I don't know what that trophy entails. But once you earn that trophy, you will earn this digital collectible. I like stuff like this, where you earn a trophy and you also earn a digital collectible. I think they should do more of this.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like the trophy ones as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much the April campaigns for PlayStation Plus. But going into PlayStation Stars, going into PlayStation Plus, they added 2 games to PlayStation Plus catalog. Not the monthly games, but the catalog games for extra and premium. So the first game that they added here is Dave the Diver. So these are brand new games coming to PlayStation. And they're releasing day and date into PlayStation Plus. So for April, Dave the Diver is coming as a PlayStation Plus game for extra and premium owners. I heard a lot of good things about this game. It was obviously there at the Game Awards. I haven't played it. I'm not, thoroughly interested in it, but April 16th, it will be launching in there. And the other game, which we spoke about earlier, with the Stars campaign, the Tales of Kenzera Zao, releasing day 1 into PlayStation Plus, April 23rd. So 2 big gets, in my opinion, going into PlayStation Plus. This is a game already I had pre-ordered too, because it was like $17. It had a PlayStation Plus
PS
sale
Plus.
to pre-order. Now I think it's like $20. I think the sale is gone.
No, the sale's still. I think the sale's still there.
Oh, still there?
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah,
Until the game releases.
This game is launching in PlayStation Plus for extra and premium the 23rd day and date with its release, the same week of Celeblade. But let me know your thoughts on both of these games coming in.
Yeah, so Tales of Kenzera, that's definitely, shout out to the developer, man. He followed, we follow each other, man, and I remember when he was giving his speech about the game, because I think it's in memory of his father, I believe, or something like that, who passed away, and he's making this game. So shout out to him, and shout out to this game. I was happy to pre-order and can't wait to play this game and put some time into it. But I this looks really good to me as well. It's got that Metroidvania style, it looks like. So I'm excited to play this. Dave the Diver, respectfully, I'm good on that. I'm
not your cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. So, but Tales of Kenzera, very excited for that, and I'll definitely be playing that for sure.
Oh, so this is the EA game. Oh yeah, it was an EA game, right? EA
one of those
originals.
EA originals, yeah. One of those EA originals, huh? Yeah.
One thing I will say for the PlayStation blog, for anyone listening, is to go back to the option when it comes to these GIFs that you guys are posting in here. You had an option before where you can have the SD and the HD version. I think having that option there just highlights the game better, especially like in a podcast format, showing it off, where you can see much more detail in the game. But overall, it's a beautiful looking game. It's pre-ordered, but for anyone that want to take advantage of it, and plus it's there as well. But you already know how we going to tell you or get down. You want to support the developer, buy the game. But it's cool addition though. Makes PlayStation Plus much more attractive, in my personal opinion. Which I already think is the best service in game.
It is.
All right, Persona, we still on the blog. We do this every month where we go over the player's choice. So vote for March best new game. So here are the choices, Persona. Persona, can I read the goddamn choices, man?
Go ahead, read
them.
You about
to cut me off and say Dragon's number. Can I read the choices, man?
Chill. Let me live. Go ahead.
He wasn't even going to let me read the choices, man.
Go ahead, read them. Read
All right,
them.
so here's the choices.
Go ahead.
Alone in the Dark. As Dusk Falls came out already?
It did?
This is
I didn't know
March.
that. I didn't know. I didn't see nothing like being pushed about that.
I low key, I want to play this game.
Okay.
What?
I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
Contra Operation Galuga.
Yo,
Dragons.
I want to pick this up. I think I'm gonna pick
It look
up
old
that
school, right?
Contra.
It look old school, like old school vibes.
Yeah, it look good.
Is it online co-op? If it's online co-op, I'll pick it up.
I gotta check. I don't know if it's online co-op.
Make
or
sure
not.
if it's online co-op, I'll pick it up. If it's just like couch co-op, which is not a really issue with PlayStation because we got them features like that. But I'll pick it up. Grandia HD Collection.
You wait, hold up. You ain't say Dragon's Dogma 2. Go ahead and say that game.
Where?
Go ahead
I
and say
didn't see it. Where's it?
It's right after Contra. Go ahead and say the game.
Contra,
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh, right here. Okay, I got you.
All right.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
There we go.
Grandia HD Collection. I'm
excited for that Grandia HD.
I'm
picking that up.
Old school
Yeah,
vibes,
that's old
man.
school. That's old school. Yeah.
That was nerd out vibes right there. Grandia 2 I like more than the first one. Hi-Fi Rush.
Ooh.
MLB The Show 24. Hopin' Roads. Outcast, A New Beginning. Rise of the Ronin. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection.
How the hell did this game make it on that? That ain't winning nothing, boy.
This came out in March.
Crazy. It did. But with all the issues with that game, I don't see that winning nothing.
The Outlast Trials. Unikronn Overlord. What the golf? And WWE 2K 2024. Persona.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
let's talk about it. What game are you selecting on your personal, level? I'm pretty sure you already voted on this already. But what game will you pick as the best new game in March?
For me, the best new game, 100%, is Dragon's Dogma 2, without a shadow of a doubt.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is your pick.
Absolutely. Yep, 100%. 100%. What about you?
So, I'm conflicted. I haven't started Dragon's Dogma. I'm actually waiting to start that game. I started Rise of Ronin. Amazing game. I haven't started Unikronn Overlord. Well, I already know the greatness that, the vanilla
one.
boys put out. So, my heart of hearts want to vote for Unikronn Overlord. But
off of bias.
Off of my love, because I want to see more games from that studio and games like that being pushed. Well, I've played Rise of Ronin. You know what I mean? So, should I speak from the heart? Or should I go with my experience? I'm going for the heart. I'm going with the heart.
Boy. Unikronn Overlord. Oh, man.
But I do feel though that Dragon's Dogma will win the month. I do feel
for sure.
Just basing it off of our bubble or our circle of people that we see on Twitter or even people outside of that. There's a lot of buzz going on about the game. So B-Dog said experience. Nah, I love Rise of Ronin. I'm playing that currently. But I know I love Vanillaware, man. I love the hell out of Vanillaware. People tying it to Atlas. Atlas is cool, but I'm a Vanillaware fanboy. You know what I mean? I love their games. I love the art style of their games. I love the depiction, the look, everything that they do about their games, man. So, and I want to see more of those games being pushed. But pretty solid month though, man. Pretty solid month.
It's a good month. A good month for gaming. It's a lot of great games that came out, both old school and new. A lot of RPGs as well, actually.
All right, so what game do you think is going to win?
Dragon's Dogma 2.
So you think Dragon's Dogma is going to beat out MLB The Show?
Yes.
WWE 2K24 as well. Think about it. Overall, not just in our bubble.
I'm still going with Dragon's Dogma 2, man.
Okay. I respect it. I
Yeah,
respect it.
I'm going with Dragon's Dogma 2, 100%.
I respect it. No list.
What about you? Which one you think you winning?
Asking you that question had me second guessing because I was going to go Dragon's Dogma, but I feel like it's going to be MLB or 2K, WWE. I will.
Baseball season just started too, right?
And that's is the number one selling game, like best game, new game. Let me see.
Listen, man, I'm going with Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm biased. That's my bias talking, man. Respectfully. I'm sticking with Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, but
2.
Dragon's Dogma is number 2.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Dragon's Dogma 2.
Rise of Ronin number 4. You guys can see that. MLB.
Yeah, a lot of people are playing Dragon's Dogma 2, man. A lot of people.
Rise of Ronin currently right now is selling more than on the digital side. It's selling more than WWE 2K 2024. Crazy.
I'm not surprised there though. No, I am not. Well, I wouldn't say surprised, but I mean WWE is still very, very popular. I mean, it's wrestling. Wrestling is very popular. Plus, WrestleMania is this weekend, so I'm sure it's a lot.
You know what? I'm gonna lean with you, man. I'll go with Dragon's Dogma. I think it's gonna take the player's choice.
They're gonna clip that now. So if Dragon's Dogma don't win, ooh.
I think it's a safe bet.
I do as well.
Bet. All right, Persona. Are you into rumors?
It depends who's the rumors from. No cap.
Well, this rumor is from our friend of the show. Grub Snacks. Talk about Grub
Snacks. Yo, shout out to Jeff Grubb, man. That's my boy. Yo, we met him at PAX too. Grubb is a good dude, man. We met him and his co-host Mike. Shout out to Jeff Grubb, man. That's our boy, man. Friend of the show.
Yeah, Grubb is cool people, man. So rumor has it there will be a PlayStation showcase rumored for May 2024. And this is according to
Well, hold on. Let's clean it up. I know if Grubb was here, he would definitely rephrase, because a lot of people like to kind of take what he says and kind of make it in their own. He said there will be a PlayStation something, so an event. He doesn't know. It could be the state of play or a showcase, but he's heard that there is going to be a PlayStation event in May. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He said the rumors of a PlayStation state of play or showcase in May stem from Giant Bomb podcast Jeff Grubb, who has been accurate with Sony events in the past, speculating Silent Hill 2 remake could be there. They also quote from Mr. Pio as well. Shout out to my man Mr. Pio, really cool people. But how do you feel about that? Do you think is it a possibility? Like I said on Mooch's show, shout out to Mooch and Crossfire. I feel like it does make sense for a showcase or state of play around that time, May or June, because they had something similar, or they had something like that last year around that time. So it does make sense. Well, how you feel about the rumor? I'm not even going to get into the whole, because people talking about Silent Hill, they're speculating games in here. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm just getting into the whole showcase or event that PlayStation will have.
Yeah. So the last event we had from PlayStation was February. So from February to May would be 3 or 4 months. So I definitely think it is very plausible that we will get an event, PlayStation event in May from PlayStation. Plus, it would coincide with Summer Game Fest, which is happening right after. And so I do think we'll get something in May for sure. Closer to the end of May for sure as well.
Yeah, because Summer Game Fest is locked in June 7th.
Yep.
It does make sense. It does make sense. Like, all right, so let me ask you this. If real, what is your expectations level, and what do you want them to show as far as like how would you present this showcase if you were in charge of PlayStation
I mean, listen, Hiroki Totoki, man. Hit my line, man. I ain't got no problems running PlayStation, man. I got y'all, man. We gonna do our thing. Let the WUPS boys run it. You know,
vote
me and
for
Bari.
don't vote for King. Vote for the WUPS.
Yo, shout out to King. So for me personally, first party. Like I no. Like first party at its core is what needs to be shown at this showcase or event. And I'm not saying you need to show the whole bag and show everything, but I would like to see at least 3 to 4 first party titles at this type of event. I would also like confirmation, which we'll probably get that in September, depending on, but I would, confirmation of a PS5 Pro. Is that happening? Is that not happening? I wouldn't mind seeing that as well. But all in all, at the height of everything, I want to see first party. And specifically from first party, what I want to see is Sony Ben, Blue Point, Firewalk, because Concord is supposed to be coming out this year. It's supposed to be this FPS multiplayer PvP game. I need to see that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Byron, man. I would love to see Housemark.
And yo, you beat me. I was gonna say Housemark as the fourth one. Housemark. It's time. It's been 3 years, 2 or 3 years.
All right, so
or Sucker. No, you know what? No. Housemark, and I'll say Housemark or Sucker Punch, interchangeable.
Oh, listen, I ain't worried about Sucker Punch. I know.
I'm not worried,
Punch,
but I would want to see, especially since there's speculation of like Ghost of Tsushima 2. We supposed to be, people are saying
that's why I have it here. That's why I have it here. I feel like you even got to speculate with Sucker Punch. They on point like a thorn out here. You know what I mean? I feel like Ghost of Tsushima or whatever they're working on is ready to be shown from Sucker Punch. I'm very biased with this studio, and they're very efficient. I feel like they're when it comes to not output. I don't think nobody's next to Insomniac, but I feel like they've been ready to go. They're just waiting for a showcase like this. But you brought it a PlayStation 5 Pro. We spoke about this once again on Mooch, because on Mooch podcast Crossfire, that was brought up as well. Like, would you want the PlayStation 5 Pro hardware to be shown or even speak about it there at this event, State of Play showcase?
If it's real, yeah.
If you want a separate event for it.
Nah, if it's real, yeah. You don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but you can definitely say, yeah, we do have a pro version of our console coming out. Stay tuned for more info, XYZ time or whatever, and we'll do a deep dive, kind of like what they did when they were doing a deep dive for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They announced that at the end of the first State of Play and had a dedicated Final Fantasy VII Rebirth State of Play like a week later. So, I ain't saying you got to take up a whole bunch of time and have PowerPoint presentations and shit, but I would like confirmation of if that's something that's happening or not from them directly.
This is I have opposing feelings to what you're saying, or I'm in a different ballpark, right? I feel like it will be bad for them to show new hardware coming out this year for PlayStation because they're so behind on showing first party studios and what they're doing.
But I feel okay, finish your thought.
I feel like you have to handle that situation first. Then you can probably do like a blog or a separate video talking about the Pro console. But having the Pro being shown there, I feel like it will set a bad precedence. It will have a negative connotation within the community or media having it being showed there.
even if so, okay, here's my scenario. So what if they do show the Pro, but they also show the first party titles from the Pro's perspective, and it's showing like what these games will look like on that Pro? Would you be fine with that, or you don't want to see the Pro at all?
No, personally, I will be fine with that, but I feel like the smarter thing to do is to talk about the Pro in a separate blog.
But can they at least announce it here? I'm not saying
no.
Spend time
I wouldn't touch it. I would not in the showcase because the conversation will be you haven't fleshed out the whole PS5 yet, but you want to offer more hardware, and then we'll talk about first party because the first party games being shown, it's not coming out this year. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's at least two, apparently 2 or 3 that's coming out this year, because obviously Concord is one of them, and then it's supposed to be a returning IP or something like that coming out this year, and something else.
I heard a rumor about an Astro game.
Yes,
releasing.
and then there's rumors of like a Gravity Rush 2 remaster or remake that's supposed to be coming and all this other stuff. I don't know, but I get your sentiments of the focus should mostly be games, and I agree. I do think for me at the top of the list, first party IP should definitely be what takes front and center stage. But if you're releasing a pro version of a console and the rumors is supposed to be coming out holiday of this year or fall of this year, and we're already in the spring summertime when this showcase is supposed to happen, when do you show it where you have enough time to show things off and kind of get the pre-orders out there? That's my thinking on it. If it's true and it's happening, especially if they want to get this out before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out or whatever the case may be, speculating. Obviously, again, I'm not saying that you have to spend too much time on it, but I am saying put the bug out there and then dedicate something to it later.
The bug will be out there.
No,
just don't show it at that showcase.
I think it should be announced at the showcase. But the center stage for the showcase or the event, whatever the fuck it is, man, it should be the games, specifically first party. For me personally, first party.
I mean, there's still a lot of third party stuff like Metal Gear, Silent Hill,
Lost Soul Aside from the Shiny Hero project.
Oh yeah, I mean that would be more first party. The what's it called? Black
Myth Wukong.
Black Myth Wukong. I feel like there's a lot of third party stuff that can be shown, but yeah, I do feel like the first party should be focused because there's so many studios that we have Asobi, Ben, Bluepoint, Firewalk, Gorilla, give them slack on that. Housemarque, Insomniac, slack, Naughty Dog, Media Molecule, Polyphony, give it slack. San Diego, we know what they do. Sony Santa Monica, slack. Sucker Punch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 studios, first party studios that we don't know nothing about. They haven't released a game in years. I know the reason why I put Housemarque there because I feel like Housemarque, they can put out a game in 4 to 5 years. Everybody else is beyond that as far as what they have put out, except for Sucker Punch in that same ballpark, 4 years. Naughty Dog too, 4 years. But they should be showing what they're working on, But yeah, that is the rumor. We put up a poll here. Do you think PlayStation will have a showcase in May or June? And let me end the poll now. 192 of you voted, where 53% said yes. 32% said they better. Don't play with me. And 14% said no. Who said no? Let me know. Confess right now in the chat. Whoever said no. I need to see your names. Oh yeah, we finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We will have a review out very, very soon here on What's Up PlayStation. Who said no? Confess.
Crazy.
All right, so back to the news. We got some Foamstars to talk about, Persona. It's been a while since I played some Foamstars, by the way. But we got a new character coming to Foamstars, man. Content is coming to Foamstars. I see it every time. I see it every week. They're in season 3 right now, or season 3 is coming up. So the new character, her name is Chloe Nior. She looks pretty cool. Let's give it a watch, shall we? 1080p trailer. Come on, guys.
New season, new character.
Yeah, man.
Noir.
Telling
I
you,
like her design.
her designs are pretty
like,
cool. Yo, one thing I would say, the last time I played Foamstars, they definitely sped up the game a lot. Like I said, a lot of people when they played Foamstars, they probably didn't even get to the point where you can unlock your little classes as far as put little attribute skills towards your stuff. Oh, she looked kind of beast. Is she a sniper?
Yeah, she look like she got like a sniper or something like that. What?
You see how you that movement? How you just moving a little bit more swag?
Yeah, yeah. Yo, she looks good.
Yeah, she
I'm
look
gonna have
good.
to give her a try, man.
If she can hit from that deep like that with that move,
Yeah,
that's gonna be big.
April 12th. Oh my god. April is such a got no time,
Foamstars, man. Foamstars out here on their 3rd season. The game is looking. They got content. They got content.
Yeah, they got a lot of content, man. They supposed to be adding maps and all this other stuff as well.
Yeah, don't.
She looks cool. She looks cool, man. I'm digging her. I'll give her a try. I'll jump on and give her a try.
Yeah, like I said, Foamstars was never going to be like that hardcore multiplayer type game. You know, obviously Rebirth came out that shut down, you know, pretty much everything.
Yo, that stopped me from playing a lot of stuff, man.
You know what I mean?
Like,
so,
yo,
it's always going to be that like that game I'll play in a weekend or I'll play once in a while. But yeah, I like the design of this character. She looks pretty dope. She looks pretty cool. The bat wings and all that stuff looks pretty dope and cool. But yeah, a lot of new content's coming. I still feel like the season pass stuff, we got to do away with these season pass type. How they doing it here? It's premium and free bullshit. Got to do away with it.
They do that to entice you to buy it at a premium.
Yeah, because like I said, you're gonna be earning this stuff, but it's gonna be a lot because you didn't buy into what you earn. Crazy. This is why we're gonna talk about Helldivers. Gonna get right into it. Helldivers, I feel like I like their approach to a season pass. So there's gonna be a new Warbonds coming to Helldivers 2, April 11th. New explosive Warbond. I gotta say what they're saying. But yeah, new Warbonds is coming. We already know with Warbonds you can purchase them with your credits. Either you earn it or you want to buy it. But the good thing about Helldivers is that these season pass stuff, it doesn't go away. You know what I mean? Like with other games, fighting games, other shooters, you got to buy that season pass or you got to buy that battle pass, matter of fact, within the season, or all the items would just go away. Well, let's show some of the stuff that they're going to be, you can unlock here. So we got a BR-14 adjudicator rifle, delivers a righteous judgment to you. I like their descriptions though with this stuff. With accuracy, armor penetrating assault rifle. Oh, so this is assault rifle. Best used against smaller groups. Then we have the R36 Eruptor rifle. Keep your distance. So this is more like a sniper.
Bolt action rifle.
Oh, bolt action rifle. I could have just read it next. Bolt action rifle fires a jet assisted shell that explodes shrapnel to all directions upon impact. Yo, that seems like it's pretty good.
Oh, that sounds like that's gonna be a good for like mobs.
It sounds better than that grenade launcher too. The grenade launcher, it could just like bounce off and boom, blow up. But this is like, it hits the impact and then the shrapnel go all over the place. Then exploding crossbow. So they have an exploding crossbow as well. So what, 2 crossbows? Oh no, this is a bolt action rifle.
One is a bolt action, and the other one, right here. Okay, the one in the picture is a crossbow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of exploding stuff going on. Obviously, that's why they put explosive new Warbond. It makes sense.
Yep.
But how you feeling, Persona, about the new armor is here as well? But I'm pretty sure a lot of people like the new light armor. Originally
new secondary weapons as well.
Heavy armor. Where's secondary weapons at?
Right underneath the explosive bow.
Oh yeah, grenade pistol.
Yeah, you got the Terminite grenade. You got the grenade pistol.
An expert action
pilot
pilot booster.
This booster lowers the time it takes to extract.
Oh, to the shuttle. Oh, damn.
That is going to be important for the higher level mission levels, like Helldiver level and suicide level and all that stuff.
People's gonna buy this battle pass. They're gonna buy it. That's for this too, right here. All the other stuff sound cool, but having a shorter time in extraction, that's gonna be super strong.
Real talk, man. Helldivers 2. They really are doing it right when it comes to live service and when it comes to a games as a service or live service community driven game. Because even now, I know a lot of people. It's funny too, because when you look at back in January, people were counting out Helldivers 2 as just going to be like a one and done, or what's going to be popular and all this other stuff. Here we are in April, and the game is still just as popular and just as content heavy. I'm seeing all types of content and streams and stuff like that for Helldivers every day. It's a viral popular game, and I just love that they've been supporting it every single week. Something new comes out every week, because that was one thing they said. Every Thursday there would be something new coming to Helldivers, and they've been.
I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite too, Persona. Obviously, I haven't really dug deep into Helldivers because my most anticipated game is out.
I got the platinum.
You know what I mean? But I feel like the gameplay loop is so strong that even with the content that's coming out, people will still be playing it because the gameplay loop is so strong.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to that live service games as a service thing, Arrowhead, they really unlocked that formula and tapped into it, man. Because
why you gotta rub that platinum in my face? I just heard that too. Why you gotta rub that platinum in my face, bruh?
Oh no, I was just putting it out there. I got the platinum for the game.
Well, we ain't asked you.
Oh, my fault. I was just saying it for the chat. But nah, when it comes to the gameplay loop, the content, and it's funny because these are the things that whenever we talk about live service, Bari, these are the things that I always bring up when it comes to like what makes a live service game great. Content, addictive gameplay loop, support, enough content to keep people there day one that gives you enough time to make the content down the line. They had that. The gameplay loop and the amount of stuff that you were doing there day one was enough to keep people enticed and engaged, and you could play with your friends, and or play with randoms, and they just did a lot of things right that I can definitely see this game having legs. Where it's one of those games that's now a part of being ingrained into pop culture and the community, and it's just going to be continuously being played and played and played, especially when they add the new enemy types, the new planets and stuff like that. This game's gonna excel something crazy if they do it right. Right now they're doing things right.
Yeah, I agree. You do have the little outliers where people are complaining about certain things. I'm seeing some weird conversations about Helldivers is woke, and when you just scroll and you see some comments, I'm like,
I seen that bullshit, man.
I've this week alone, this past week, a lot of stuff has been muted. Yeah, real talk. Like, I finally unmuted every Final Fantasy thing that I had muted, like muted words, like hashtags, muted all of that. But now I feel like with other games, I just be muting people. Like, I see a dumb comment, I just mute them.
That was another thing they did too. Shout out to El Nini. They did something really smart. They increased the level from 50 to 150, which again is good. And whatever XP, if you were max level and you were earning XP at max level while you were still playing, it's retroactive. So when they increase the level cap, your level would jump to maybe 70 or 80 or whatever. That also I think is really, really smart, because again, you keeping people engaged. That's a very Destiny approach, or very MMO-like approach, because typically with MMO expansions, whenever an MMO expansion will come out, the level cap would also increase. Very smart for them to do that. So you have something else to grind to get you coming back, to keep going. Very smart for them to do that, man. And again, with the addictive gameplay like this, it's a win-win.
The only thing they need in this game is armor customization. Like, I can design the colors and stickers and because they have like the accessory stuff, which they said they have new stuff. That whole banner badge, wish you could customize that too. Your cape, which you can customize that too. That's all they really need to add in that. I feel like that would go a long way than these default, stuff that they have there. But
I think that's probably something that, like, again, and I think this is them kind of like crawl before you can walk type of situation.
yeah, get the
Where
game
like,
out
all right,
there.
now the game's out there. It's got a very strong community. It's got they kind of getting the server things right, fixed and stuff like that. Now everything is kind of a lot better with that. They are in the process of growing the team so that they can support the game long term and all that stuff like that. So I think customization and stuff like that will definitely come to the game at some point as well, especially if enough of the community is asking for it and whatnot.
Facts. Yo, what's up, everybody, man? Hopefully you guys enjoying the show. If you guys are enjoying the show, hit the like button. Here's a few more trophies for y'all. Just sneak in one or two in there. But we do see you guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys. And we got two more news topics that we're gonna talk about before we get into the the topic portion of the show. But we got to talk about some Stellar Blade, Persona.
Oh, we back to the yams.
We back to the yams. Back to the yams
Gotta
again.
Get the yams.
We are back
Sweet
for our second plate.
Show me the way. If it's Thanksgiving time, right? What's if you going back for a second plate? Are you putting everything that you put on the first plate on the second plate, or are you just putting like for me? So like for me,
my favorite things.
Favorite thing, right? Plate. Yeah, like because like normally Thanksgiving time I try to do like more of like a like not traditional, just like turkey and stuff, but like more Caribbean. So like chicken and oxtail. Yeah, so like the mac and cheese and all that. So that's what would go on the plate, especially back when I was a kid.
Don't put no cranberry.
Oh nah.
Don't put no stuffing.
Nah. No, well, hold on. Wait, hold on. I rock with stuffing now. Hold up. You don't like stuffing, Bari?
Not like that. I would eat it on like I would eat stuffing. Pause. But I'm not like I paused it though.
Hey, I wasn't even thinking like that till you said pause, bro. Why'd you say pause? I swear nobody was thinking like that until you said pause. Why you say pause?
I don't know. Sometimes my mind go crazy, but I'm all messed up, guys. Don't blame me. But
I wasn't even thinking like that's crazy. Go ahead.
Like even with like yams, right?
Yeah,
I would eat it, but I'm not like it would be my go-to. It would be my go-to.
Like I mean, when I was a kid, when I was young, I would always like put like a plate of mac and cheese in the fridge, like cut like a nice corner piece. That would be like something for like a day or so later, because mac and cheese at these type of events is always like one of the first things.
Oh, mac and cheese! I'm gonna destroy some mac and cheese.
Listen. Then I got mac and cheese on the first plate. Then when I get the second plate, it got the mac and cheese on that plate too, man. Like, listen. I'm only getting the good stuff too. Whenever all the stuff that I really, really like on the second plate.
Hey, I ain't saying that, man. I'm almost 40 years old. I ain't saying that. It's on my nose, Diddy. But Stellar Blade is gonna have some free content. New game plus. Post launch for the game. They put free skin here because they using certain words to track. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Free skins.
It's outfits they call it. They ain't call it, but it is what it is.
Free skins.
They had they had a recent interview talking about Eve itself, the costumes, new game plus option. That stuff will be added post launch. They also stated that DLC has not been determined. But it's there will be like free content there for the game. So that's cool to hear. One thing that's definitely disappointed me though, especially in recent gaming years.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Yeah, the lack of new game plus day one.
I wonder. I'm curious because I'm not a developer, right? So I don't know like what that process looks like to implement something like that. But that was something that was more of a standard 5 or 6 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever. I'm not sure what has happened within that time frame to now to where like a new game plus isn't standard in games. Like I I just don't know. I really and I'm legit asking, like I'm legit curious. Why is a new game plus not something that's being implemented day one, so that I can go back and play the game with all my stuff and things like that, and or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. I would love to talk to a developer or developers to really know why that isn't something that's happening day one.
Yeah, Cole,
It's very strange
we're
to me.
seeing it more frequently now
Yeah.
with these games. And it's not even just like a third party thing; it's also first party. You
I
know
have
what
a
mean?
theory. I have a theory, Bari. Let me know if you agree with this theory or not. I think that New Game Plus is purposefully being taken out of games, or purposefully not being developed into the game day one, to give single player games a longer lifespan by implementing it later to have people come back and play and earn that New Game Plus trophy or harder mode. Because especially with PlayStation, what I'm noticing is it's happened a couple times now where they'll do the New Game Plus later, like a couple months later, and also add a harder difficulty to the game and add additional trophies to get people to come back and play the game. What do you think?
I like the theory. I'm 50-50 on it because it's a double-edged sword, right? If that's the thinking, it can also, because so much games are coming out that once there's people that are out there that once they beat the game, they're not going back regardless. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like more DLC or expansions would entice people to come back rather than a new game plus. But it's so common now not to have a new game plus that I feel like your theory does work, because we're not seeing it as much in these games, especially the bigger ones. We're not seeing it. So now when we see, oh, new game plus is coming later, it's a game that you like, yeah, you're gonna go back and play it. But before, the attraction was DLC expansion that would bring people back in there with new game plus.
That's the only thing I could think of, though, because again, New Game Plus was, I don't want to say it was a standard, but it was much more common in games of maybe last generation or even the generation before that. Now it seems like it's almost being used as a tactic to keep you engaged in that single player game or world later on.
Okay. Yeah, you do make a lot of sense with that. Well, I want to talk about this before we move on as well. The CEO Kim Hyung Tae stressed the game won't feature any microtransactions. So he's saying here, we would like to make it clear here that Stellar Blade does not require any additional expenses that gamers are not aware of, other than the cost of purchasing the package, pretty much the game. He explained that the only exception to this will be if a developer collaborates with another studio on a costume for Eve, which can be sold for a fee.
Can I put a theory? Can I put a theory out there? Yo,
I
ladies
think
and
it's
gentlemen,
coming. I think it's coming. But go ahead.
No, listen. This is a WUPS exclusive. You heard it here first. I think we are going to get 2B's costume in Stellar Blade.
Oh yeah, because they this shift up and the Nikkei game, they already had 2B in there.
Not only that, but the 2B what's his name? Yokotaro. I forgot the near Automata guy's name. I forgot his goddamn name.
I think it's Yokotaro, yeah.
Yokotaro. He really likes Stellar Blade. And him and Kim Tae, he's expressed how his inspiration comes from Nier and stuff like. I can absolutely see 2B's costume being in Stellar Blade, and I'm buying that shit day one.
Yo, I can see some, if they really smart with this, I can see some anime crossovers. With like anime characters.
Imagine Sailor Moon's costume or some shit like that, man. Crazy.
Or I could see like some PlayStation stuff too, depending on like specific like Aloy stuff. You probably got.
I don't know.
What, 2 covered?
I don't know. I don't know about that one, brother.
You don't see Aloy's.
No,
I can see Aloy regular costume, or the one that she get at the summer one. But she got a little stomach showing and all. I can see that.
Nope. I don't see that at all.
You want only sexy costumes?
No, no. What I'm saying is, I just don't see a costume like that fitting in this world. Like, I just don't see that. I don't see it working here.
No, I don't think so. I can see that working. I'm just saying, like, it is a second party game that have close ties with PlayStation. PlayStation helped them develop the game. PlayStation, if they talking about costumes being sold, I'm not saying it got to be specifically Aloy's costume, but I could see first party game stuff being in there as far as like a costume. But obviously, it'll be later on the line, so they will have enough time.
It would be very interesting to see. You know, if they did do Aloy, or what's another PlayStation Studio like character?
Cat, Gravity Rush.
That now I could definitely see Cat for sure.
Yeah, I see where you going, man. Yeah, I see where you going, man.
Hey, yo,
I ain't gonna put you on blast though. I ain't gonna put you on blast.
You ain't gotta put me on blast with nothing, because it ain't nothing to put me on blast on, brother.
I see what he said. He said no to Aloy, but he said yes to Cat. And you know why he said yes to Cat.
Hey, yo, listen, man. All I'm saying is, listen, it's certain things that would fit, it's certain things that wouldn't, man. That's all I'm saying, man. That's it.
Nah,
That's
I
all I'm
respect it.
saying.
I respect it. I respect it.
What's another one? I'm trying to think of like another PlayStation game character. I don't know.
Not from the top of my head. I can't think of it.
I can't think of other ones either. No.
Well, let's get this last one out there, and then hopefully we get another costume or something. Oh, Chloe, nice little jeans and shirt.
Yeah, I can see Chloe.
That's a good one. Steven.
That's a good one. Chloe.
Orban.
Stephen Orban. Yeah. Yeah, Chloe. I could definitely see Chloe or Elena for sure, or even Nadine costume or something like that. You know, outfits. Yeah.
All right. So
I think 2B is the obvious answer though. I think that's definitely gonna be a costume. But go ahead, my fault.
So we got another encore here from my man Jeff Grubbs. Grubbs next. Where what is being stated here is that PlayStation or Sony has lost interest in the PlayStation 5 Star Wars KOTOR Remake. So this is coming from Jeff Grubbs said, also suggests that PlayStation might not be publishing the game anymore. Where they're saying that KOTOR development ran into so much trouble that PlayStation is not even interested in it anymore. So the game was originally developed by Aspire, but it was co-developed by Aspire and PlayStation on the Embracer Group, but it was delayed indefinitely. After the studio fired 2 of the directors, following reports that the remake is in development hell, Embracer announced that it had handed the project over to Saber Interactive. And here's the tweet right here. My understanding is that Sony wants nothing to do with it anymore, which is why I thought it was dead. Obviously, though, Saber still seems to be determined, and I have a lot of trust in Saber. Sony, your thoughts?
And then underneath it says
this is based on the question he was asking Jeff Grubb Stater.
Hey man, I mean, I'm not really losing no sleep over this because I've never played KOTOR anyway. I really don't care.
I think it would be a huge disappointment if they lost any of like interest or exclusivity to it, because this is a game that will definitely have a lot of people crossing over from whatever platform to PlayStation. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of resources, firing directors, changing over studios. But I do feel like this is a game that this could be a game changer type game, especially exclusive to a platform. And I personally, I wouldn't want them to lose interest in a game like this. Because this is a big game, big level type game.
Yeah, but I think with PlayStation, man, you know how PlayStation is, when it comes to like, meeting quotas and that quality level and things like that. I think for PlayStation, they just like, look, we giving you guys these many chances. We talking about we publishing the game, co-developing, and y'all still can't get y'all stuff together. It's too much money being wasted. I'm good, especially having to go from one developer to another, and then it's still looking spotty.
And Hiroki is not about that, man. Totoki ain't about that.
Totoki is an accountant.
Yeah,
He is not. He is not about that bullshit. He is definitely like, look, see ya.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring this news up here because it's a little disappointing, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I've played KOTOR. I never like fully dived into it. I thought it was a cool Star Wars game, but I know there's like a lot of like love within the community or people that played the original KOTOR game really love the game. And
Yeah.
I remember when they got announced, a lot of people were salty. It's like PlayStation. A lot of people were salty.
Yeah,
This is why I said like this is a game right here that having that exclusivity will be huge for PlayStation. You would easily reach PS4 level of sales with PS5 easily. I know they're probably gonna get there, but easily having a game like this, you easily get there. Obviously, you got GTA. I think they are marketing Metal Gear Solid.
I was gonna
3
say,
as well.
I think they're reaching with GTA alone. Respectfully, with a game like that, especially if it's marketed with PlayStation, I think GT alone would get them there.
Especially if they have like some type of exclusive content.
Yeah.
But this is a big game. It's nothing to be slept around. So it kind of sucks seeing that the interest is not there. But it's understandable. If let's say it came out as fact, it is definitely understandable. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money being wasted, and plus you got all these. If you're doing this, if you are canceling games or cutting the fat when it comes to live service stuff, of course you're gonna do that with a game like KOTOR that's not even yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially if you're in hell like that. So it makes
Yeah,
a lot of sense.
I believe this. I believe this to be true. We haven't heard anything about the game. The game was, I think it was what Jim Ryan and Shuhei Yoshida or Herman Holtz. I think they seen it and was like, nah. They told them like, nah, we going with somebody else. Y'all not doing this right. So I believe it.
Yeah, y'all. So that is the news for the week. Yo, Persona, you tell no lies, man. Regardless on the slow news week, we still pump that thing out, man. We still pump a good 2-hour podcast for you guys. Trying to entertain you guys as best as we can as well.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that is pretty much the news for the week. And here are your trophies.
Hey, trophies. Man,
trophies.
I'm getting a lot of trophies out here, man.
But we are in the topic portion of the show. We got a fun topic for y'all, but we also doing members topics as well this week. But before we get into the topic, once again, I'm gonna hit this refresh. I'm gonna hit this refresh on this goddamn page. This is the PlayStation. What's up, PlayStation? Main page, the home page. And we got our bros, Plus on Block podcast. They go live Sundays, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, where they talk about a lot of fighting games, their thoughts on fighting games. They break down fighting games. Super cool podcast, something different within this community that keep it focused on games. I need you guys to go over to the channel and subscribe. We're trying to let them hit their 500 subscriber goal, and we need your help here, WUPS Nation, PlayStation Nation. These guys, they talk about all type of fighting games. Very, very entertaining. And if you're into fighting games, hit up Chuck Gaming, hit up Geology, and they will set something up and get you on the show to give your thoughts and opinions.
Yes,
they don't. It's not a walled garden over there. They're not a walled garden where they're like, oh, you're a rookie rank. You're not coming on the show. They love to hear your opinions on the show, man, as far as when it comes to these fighting games. So hit the subscribe button, man. And I need to see that subscriber go up. I need to see it go up, or I'm going to go in rant mode. Hit the subscribe button. Nah, these are our people, man. Really, really cool guys. Brother from another mother, both of them. And I got mad love and respect for these guys. Persona, mad love and respect for these guys. And we definitely want to see their success and want to see them grow. So hit the subscribe button. Show love.
I mean, and it's crazy too, because like I'm better than Chuck at Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising and watched them up multiple times.
Chuck got a mean 2B though.
He's still.
When's the last time you played?
Last time you played things like December.
Cause
January.
Siegfried, he got a slight little nerf. There's a 6.6L nerf, but also they shortened the distance with his nerf. I mean, with his 6-6L, so he doesn't go as far anymore. You know, sometimes when you get the knockdown and you do the Russian 6-6L and you hit him from mad far, the distance on the 6-6L.
I knew they was gonna nerf that though.
Yeah.
I knew they was gonna nerf that because that was one of his strongest moves in the game.
Yeah, his 6-6L was strong because it's so high, but it's like it hits you. Yeah, the hitbox.
And even off recovery, it was fast. Like you could go straight into it again.
Yeah, so he got the double nerf, the universal nerf, and also his
so good. Even with Siegfried's nerf,
no, he's still top 5. Still top 5.
No, I was gonna say even with Siegfried's nerf, I can still watch Chuck any day of the week in Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, so it means nothing. So, shout out to Chuck though. Shout out to Geology. I don't know why Chuck using 2B either. That's my character. I told him stay away from my 2B. Yeah. Do I need to get back on there, get in the lab with 2B, and have a first attempt and get you off my character? What's going on here?
I think you'll like 2B. I still think you will play 2B too.
Oh, absolutely. Carry. Oh boy, you see.
You're
talk about carry. Get out of here, man. That boy Chuck Chase mains more than anybody on this planet.
Yo, don't worry about it. Because 2B is the most underrated. That character is cheap, bro. And people be like, oh no, she's A tier. Oh no, she's B. Lies. Stop lying to the people. Anybody that played against 2B, they know that character was the definition of oppression, bro. They kind of normalized her a little bit, but she's still rough to play, man. She's still rough to play.
I want to try Grant Vayne as well. I want to see.
Yeah, Vayne. I think Vayne is gonna be strong. I don't think he's like super like OP like a Nier or Seox or Lance or Siegfried, but I still think Percival might have went up there too. I've seen a lot of stuff about.
Seen what's his name talking about that? Was it Soul? He was talking about Siegfried. I mean, Percival got a buff.
Percival and Anila. I think they came out the best with that patch update.
I gotta get back on there, man. It's been a while. I wanna get back on there.
Yo, Lance ain't top 5, man. He ain't top 5. You know what I mean? I ain't downplaying either. All right, let's get to the member topics here. Where we got my man J-Ro, who said lawsuit against Stellar Blade is absurdly natured. What lawsuit?
I don't know nothing about no lawsuit.
I didn't hear nothing about no lawsuit with Stellar Blade. But
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, J-Ro, let us know, man. Let us know. All right, so for the sake of the topic that we have here, some of the stuff that you asked here, Unikronn, it kind of ties into what we're going to be talking about with the topic. So we're going to do 2 of your questions, which is going to be the third and the fourth one. So the third question that Unikronn asked, shout out to my man Unikronn, always participating with the the topics here. He said, if WUPS was to win an award for a podcast, who are the first 3 people or group of people you think first in your acceptance speech, Persona?
Yeah, so the first 3 people, well, the people I would think first is obviously our community, because our community is definitely the people that kind of would have propelled us to that point to where we can even get an award like that. So first and foremost would be the community. Then I would thank my bro Bari, because getting up working together, putting a lot of money and time and effort into building this up and doing different things, man. Like, this isn't a cheap endeavor, especially from where we started to where we are now with the lights, the camera, the mics, the computers. And
started from the bottom, now we're here.
Stuff, like, this stuff is not cheap, to do. It's very, very expensive if you want to do it right. So my bro Bari, and then lastly, I would thank thank my mother for birthing me. I don't know who else I would thank. And most like my mother, like thank my parents for birthing me so that I would be able to be here to do this.
Yeah, for me, I'll definitely thank my bro Persona. Obviously, we do the podcast together. And yeah, like he said, it's not a cheap thing, or it's not an easy thing. Being consistent Saturdays in the morning. There's a lot of sacrifice that takes place doing a podcast on a weekly basis. So if we was to win anything, it'd definitely be the first person to thank. Obviously, the community as well. But community wise, I would say the community, but there's definitely specific people within the community. I would think, plus some Block Boys, my bro Chuck, Dre, Mama Kendra, Miss Kendra, Mac, Stone, a lot of people in y'all, man. All the members, Unikronn, you know what I mean? I there's definitely names that, knowing me, I'll just probably go let's fire them off. Like Teasy, Wolf, a lot of people out here. If I miss y'all name now, don't worry. During the acceptance speech, I'll get y'all.
And real talk, I would thank Sick Human TV as well.
Yeah, 100%.
The reason why I would thank him like specifically as well is because, when we were coming up and doing our podcast, we kind of would just like do random music and starting music and
gaming
stuff like
music
that.
or random yeah.
And Sick, we ain't even asked. Sick just did it for us. He's like, yo, man, y'all got to have a theme song, man. And he really believed in us and supported us and rock out with us heavy, man. From the
and
beginning.
made it sound good. Cause I remember that weekend, bro. I was sick. I had like the flu, bro. And I was like, yo, I'll try to get you the voice thing. And he made it sound good, bro. So I don't know how he did it.
Sick.
Yeah, Sick and Viper. Sick and Viper for sure.
Viper as well, man. I definitely got to thank Viper because
big
Viper
components.
two big components. Because Viper do the timestamps and stuff like that consistently every week. Yeah, I got Viper to thank for that, man. So definitely Sick and Viper would be two people I would thank personally as well.
Yeah, so they within the community stuff, those people, for sure. And like gaming wise, I'll definitely thank this PlayStation itself. Because having a specific podcast like this and having news consistently come is an achievement in itself. I feel like if you were to do a podcast dedicated to another platform, you ain't doing it weekly. You know what I'm saying? So PlayStation, delivered a lot of good news, bad news, whatever it is, a lot of games to talk about and spotlight. I feel like they definitely need a huge congratulations, especially within the vein of like what we do here at What's Up PlayStation Podcast. All right, so the next question he has here is, so the PlayStation 2 has sold over 160 million units worldwide. With this information in mind, can you please answer this question? Is Big Bird from Sesame Street a chocobo? What? Hey, Unikronn funny as hell, bro. Unikronn, I would say Big Bird is a chocobo. Real talk. Chocobo's inspiration came from Big Bird. You think Big Bird's you muted?
Absolutely. There's a chocobo. Hell yeah, that's a chocobo, man. A cross between a chicken and an ostrich. That's what a chocobo is. Cross between a chicken and an ostrich.
I was thinking about Big Bird before the chocobo. I was like, yeah, I rock with it. But yeah, 100% for sure. Yeah, you threw me off on that one. But nah, shout out to Unikronn, shout out to J-Ro. Appreciate you. Every first week of the month or weekend of the month, we do the member topics. Some months, can get a little bit, jumbled up in there within a later week. But for majority of the first weekend, we do the member topics. But let's get into our topic, Persona.
Ooh.
Do you want to play a game? Oh, before we get into that, shout out to Unikronn. With the 23 months of being a WUPS Nation member. I just tuned in. It looks like Persona has that final boss, aka the Rock WWE shirt on. That's a crazy flex.
Nah, this isn't a Rock shirt. This is a different kind of shirt.
Persona look like he might do
kind of hoodie.
He might do a Dipset video shoot.
Hey yo, chill.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey.
Hey man, rock with Dipset heavy.
You remember, Teezy? Yo, shout out to Teezy, man. This man Teezy was highly, highly disrespectful this week. tagging me and Persona talking about what we know about Mike Check
Dipset.
1212 Dipset. I said, TV,
Crazy.
brother,
The fact that
Jesus.
you would even fix your lips to even ask a New Yorker that, are you crazy?
Pure crazy.
That's like asking a New Yorker about the subway. What do you know about the subway?
Yeah.
Like,
what you know about bacon, egg, and cheese,
or chopped cheese,
chopped cheese,
or pizza? Like, come on, man. You asking the wrong people.
Pure crazy, man. I almost
Dipset, Jewels in them. That was getting bumped, like especially summertime. That was getting
all
bumped. That was getting bumped in the streets, man. That Diplomat album. Are you kidding me?
Yo, you had them
That
joints on the
joint was getting
iPad. You had your joints on the
hardcore.
iPod, and you put that aux cord in from your car. You bump that, you crank that joint
Yo,
up,
listen, growing up, I was hearing a lot of Dipset, especially in the summertime. That cookouts or like, dudes in they, chilling in their car, riding past or whatever, bumping Dipset in the house. Trust me, man. You know a lot about that Dipset. Believe that.
All right, so Persona, let's play a game, man.
Right.
This game is called. Are you ready for it? You guys.
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, here's some more trophies. You, everybody in the chat, you can also participate in this game. This is what we tend to do here in the topics portion of the show, where we're going to play a game called Remake, Sequel, or New Game. And we're going to tie those three words to PlayStation first party studios. So here's how we're going to play the game. We're going to go and look at each individual studio. And I'm going to ask you, Persona, or in the chat, remake, sequel, or new game. And I want you guys to be honest. Huh? I want you guys to be honest. Huh?
Okay.
Be honest. Persona, I need you to be honest.
I'm going to be honest.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's do it.
So we have the list of the PlayStation first party studios. These are studios that PlayStation own. And let's some of them we're gonna skip because we know some like
brand new. Like
Firewalk, they're doing Concord. You know what I mean? And they're pretty new to the PlayStation fold of things. So Asobi Studios, this is formerly known as Japan Studios. Persona, I have a question to ask you. Be honest. Remake, sequel, or new game? Asobi Studios.
Didn't Japan Studio also make Gravity Rush, right?
Be honest, yes.
Sequel. Gravity Rush.
Gravity Rush 3.
Sequel. Yeah, sequel.
I like that. That. For me, I'm going to go with sequel as well, with Astro Playroom Rescue Mission, or Astro Bot Rescue Mission.
Okay.
What the chat saying? Chat saying new game. New Astrobot could be considered sequel. So Corey, you saying sequel? Go along with the game remake, sequel, new game.
New game, remake, sequel, new game.
I need to see some games, to be honest with you. So I'm saying, Leo, you probably leaning towards new game. You're saying sequel. Oh, you're saying sequel. New Astrobot. So you're saying sequel.
Sequel.
All right. New game from my man Bird. Shout out to my man Bird. To that boy. Shout out to all the WUPS Nation members as well. We're gonna be updating the list at the bottom this month. You know, we update it every month.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
Yo, Chuck said new game. Among says sequel. Okay.
New game.
Crazy Robot said new game. Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Ben Studios Persona. And be honest.
Yo, real talk.
Remake, sequel, new game.
Hey, yo, real talk. I think it's absolutely disrespectful that we are not getting a Days Gone 2 sequel. I want a sequel. I want Days Gone 2. I want to see what happens with my boy Deacon St. John and Sarah and an old boy that was infected as well, but still had his own right, still in his right mind. No, not
you talking about the scientist dude? Yeah, I saw
the scientist that was infected but was in his right mind and could control it. I need to see that story continue. Sequel.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you on that one. When it comes to Ben Studios, I need that sequel to Days Gone. The way how it ended, it kind of ended on a cliffhanger, a little secret ending, just like God of War. God of War, we got that sequel. But Days Gone, it just left there. But they are creating a new game. But for me personally, I will want a sequel. So I'm going to go with sequel. What you guys are saying in the chat when it comes to Ben Studios? I'm seeing remake. I'm seeing new game. Remake Resistance. Sequel. Remake Siphon Filter. Yeah, we know what they're doing, Ace. We know they're doing a new game, but this is just a game we're playing as far as what you will want the studio to do. Remake, sequel, new game. And be honest. Bird says remake Siphon Filter. Yo, Dre said it's a crime. They didn't greenlight the sequel, so I'm pretty sure he's saying sequel.
Sequel for Days Gone.
Siphon Filter. All right. This is going to be a fun one. Blue Point Studios or games or whatever they call it. Oh, just Blue Point. Remake. Sequel. New game. Persona.
Yeah.
Be honest.
I would want Blue Point to do a remake. And the remake I would want them to do is Bloodborne. Especially after playing Demon Souls and seeing how that.
I'm seeing a lot of new games for Blue Point. Oh, you guys saying new games for Blue Point? I'm going with a remake for Blue Point because that's what they do that well. And we going with that Legend Dragoon. We going with that Legend Dragoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
remake Legend Dragoon. That would be that would be good as well, actually.
Or what if they do a sequel to Demon Souls? Now that they have the assets, they have that knowledge of making a Souls type game.
That would be dope as well.
That would be fire too. Well, Blue Point, I feel like you can hit all three.
All three.
Remake, new game, and sequel. But we just need one. Listen, chat, I'm not telling y'all. If I tell y'all one more time to be honest, okay? Be honest. What y'all saying? I'm saying new game, remake. I want to see what Blue Point will come up with. So new game, remake to Bloodborne. Listen, I would love that. Give us Dark Souls 3, but I mean they wouldn't do Dark Souls. They would do like Demon Souls. Remake all the way. Remake Legend Dragoon. All right. Let's scroll on down here. Are we giving Gorilla a pass?
No.
Their game came out in 2021.
Nope. Doing all studios. Keep it going.
All right, so Gorilla.
Well, no. What about Firewalking? We're not going. Oh yeah.
No,
Firewalking.
but these are new.
Oh yeah. You're right. All right.
Gorilla. Remake, sequel, or new game? Talk to me. And Persona. Be honest.
It's tough. I wouldn't mind seeing them do a sequel or like a new game, but a new Resistance. I mean, a new Killzone game.
I'll fall into sequel.
Would it?
Yes.
All right, so sequel Killzone. You know what? Nah, let me stop. Man, sequel Horizon, man. I want that Horizon 3. I'm trying to see what this Hades motherfucker is on, man. Yeah, yes. Sequel Horizon 3, 100%. Final answer.
As much as I will want a sequel to Killzone, because I feel like that franchise is a very popular one. It is a well franchise. We need a first-person shooter from PlayStation. I gotta see that next Horizon game. I gotta see that.
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
Yeah. Likewise.
I gotta see that. So yeah, I'm gonna go
Nemesis.
with. I gotta go with sequel for Horizon. But if they drop that sequel for Killzone, I'm with that. All right, so a lot of people saying sequel here, a new game. All right, this is going to be a fun one. Fairly new studio for PlayStation within this generation. Housemarque. Remake. Sequel. Or new game. Talk to me.
For me, I definitely want to see a sequel to Returnal.
Okay.
I
I'm
would
gonna disagree with
definitely
you.
I definitely want to see what's up with that.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I don't think Returnal needs a sequel. Okay, leave that thing where it's at. That's a masterpiece. I want a remake.
A remake of what? Ex Machina or Stardust?
I want a remake of Dead Nation. Housemarque. I need that.
Well. Okay, I can get on board with that if they're gonna do it more like how they went about it with Returnal, where
Imagine
it's more like more AAA like. Yeah, AAA Dead Nation or AAA Alien Nation. Yeah. I'm with that.
I needs that. I wants that. I got to have that. Please.
I'm with that.
Housemarque, talk to me. A lot of people say new game for Housemarque. Yeah, Housemarque is one of those studios I always want to see something new as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing something new as well, honestly.
Yeah.
Yo, this next one, oh boy, I got a lot to say here.
We're not gonna give Insomniac no slack.
Listen, stop.
They just came out a new game,
bruh. Go ahead and ask the question, bro. I got a lot to say on this one. Go ahead.
I need to be honest. All right, here we go.
Sir.
Insomniac Games.
Yes, sir.
Remake, sequel, or new game? Talk to me.
Yo, I'm gonna look at Insomniac.
Excluding all of the
leak stuff. We're not talking about that. Insomniac, pull up a chair. I want a remake of Resistance, Fall of Man, and Resistance 2 of the Resistance franchise. Remake, 100%. Remake, Resistance, all the way. Final answer. Final answer. Shout out to my boy Nathan Hill. Shout out to the Chimera. Shout out to the Ogba.
I like that answer. But you said remake, right?
Yes, sir.
Yo, Chuck, Chuck, chill, yo.
Yeah, I'm about to block Chuck in the chat, man.
Yo,
I'm about to block him in the chat.
This dude is wild, man. Chuck, can you relax, please? Can we have our time? Huh?
Disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
Right? He's mad rude and disrespectful. I'm gonna say sequel.
Sequel to what?
What she just asked me sooner?
Sequel to what?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I want to see the direction where they're going with that Spider-Man 3. I want to see Spider-Man 3 combined with 2018 and 2. Give me the gameplay of 2 and give me all the other stuff, side missions and story build up with 1. I needs that. I wants that. I got to have that. Thank you.
Listen, brother. I need that remake of Resistance. As much as I want Spider-Man 3 as well, I need that remake of Resistance. I need that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I need that, man.
There we go, Persona. Media Molecule.
This is easy.
Remake, sequel, or new game?
New game.
Whoa, okay. I mean, they're a very creative studio. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, new game for them for sure.
I'm gonna go with sequel.
What you want, a sequel to Dreams? The fuck?
Yo, Little Big Planet, I'm a big fan, man. I needs that sequel, Little Big Planet 4. I felt like with 3, even though they didn't do 3, it was Sumo. I need them to come back to Little Big Planet, have an actual game that people can play, with the addition of the whole world creation stuff. I feel like that formula was great. It don't go away. If you create the tools and people want to create stuff, cool. But don't have a game that's only creating tools. Have it like Little Big Planet where you can have a full story, full levels that you design, and go from there. I love Little Big Planet, man. I'm a big fan of that shit. So I'm gonna say sequel. But I wouldn't be upset with a new game. I feel like that's a studio where, you know what I mean, they can just do a new game and okay, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You ready, Persona?
Listen,
I ain't even reading y'all Media Molecule. I'm not reading y'all Media Molecule comments because y'all are rude and disrespectful. Rude. Persona, are you ready?
I'm ready for this one, boy.
Are you ready, Life Freddy?
I'm ready.
Naughty Dog. Are we getting them a pass?
Don't ask me no stupid questions like that, bro. Go to ask that question.
Remake, sequel, or new game? Talk to me. Bro, be honest. I know what you want to say, but you're going to flip it. You want to say a certain thing, but you're going to flip it because you don't want to sound a certain way. But the way that you want to sound is how you really feel, but you want to flip it because you want to sound good to everybody. Be honest.
Remake. And Bari, the game that I want them to remake is that goddamn Factions. Yeah, what I say? Go on and remake Factions with Last of Us 2 mechanics and gameplay and put the game out. Remake. Huh? Remake. All right, I'm done.
I'm ashamed of your answer.
Hey, man, listen, I
am highly ashamed and disappointed that you went with Remake, Persona.
Listen.
My brother from another mother, my brother in
listen,
Christ,
man.
He said remake for Naughty Dog.
Yes, sir.
This is craziness.
Yes, sir.
This is craziness.
Yes, sir. I stand on it. I stand on business. I'm standing on business, my boy.
After having remakes and remasters for 4 goddamn years, you're gonna want a remake.
I want a remake. I want a remake or a new game of Factions. So a new Factions 2 multiplayer.
So you want a new game?
That's what I want. A new game, sure. Let's go with that. A new game. I want Factions 2. That's what I want.
It's what I want. I'm conflicted though.
That's my bias talking though. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Where is Factions? I'm conflicted though.
What's up?
Sequel.
I don't hear you. Oh, sequel. Sequel. Last of Us 3?
Uncharted.
Uncharted 5.
I want them to finish that out or continue that. They saying that they want to finish it out, but really and truly,
they kind of finished it up with 4 though.
No, I love Uncharted, but I don't like the fact that they're finishing with Nathan Drake. I want that continuation. You know what I mean? You can add his daughter, but I don't want that. Nathan Drake is Uncharted. And the reason why I'm saying Uncharted because I like the more, not saying I like the more, but I like when Naughty Dog have that lightheartedness to it. I feel like The Last of Us is a better series. But that's more of like a serious, I'm going into there. Sometimes I want to shoot up a lot of people, man. I want to go on mass destruction with my man Nathan Drake or whoever with the AK, with the noob tube, with the deagle. You know what I mean? I want to cover up and I want to shoot up. I want a sequel to Uncharted. Yo, Chuck, stop it, man. Stop it, man.
Chuck trying to get blocked.
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to do.
He's trying to get he trying to get a text message. You're a talk like, yo, my man. Stop it. You're being rude, disrespectful. Polyphony, they only create one type of game. San Diego, they only create one type of game. but Sony Santa Monica Studios. Let me see what people saying with Naughty Dog. Stop the show. Uncharted done, bruh. The daughter.
It's gonna
Uncharted
be the daughter,
5, please.
Sure. I would love an Uncharted 5 though, but I think it's gonna be the daughter for sure.
I want a sequel, man.
If they do a new Uncharted, it's gonna be the daughter for sure. It's not gonna be Nate.
I want Nathan Drake. I want Nathan Drake.
It's not gonna be Nathaniel.
I want my man Nathan Drake. I don't know the daughter. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get to know her.
I don't wanna play.
You're gonna get to know. I think he would probably play as like a mentor type role in the game. If they were to do an Uncharted 5, here's how I think they would go about it. Especially if they're continuing from 4, it would be Nathan Drake would actually be the Sully in the game. His daughter would be the main character. He would be Sully because he'd be old. She would be older because obviously she'd be like her late 20s or something like that. He would be older, and he would support her in certain instances. But the main game
I
would
can
be
see the
him.
angle. I can definitely see the angle, but
Yeah,
I want to finish up my bro.
You did finish up with him at Thieves End. That was it.
I ain't finished with him. He ain't done.
Yo, my boy, that was They closed that book with Nate in Uncharted 4 Thieves End, bro. That's done. My man's almost lost his marriage off this chasing this goddamn what's his name? Drake's treasure.
He ain't gonna lose.
That's
no
done,
more.
my boy. Nah, that's done.
He got a daughter.
That's done.
He got a daughter.
Nah. Oh,
he ain't losing.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Uncharted 5.
That's dead. That's dead.
Remake the story. Uncharted 5 sequel. Thank you.
Nah.
Naughty Dog. And with multiplayer. Thank you.
Nah.
All right, so here we go. Santa Monica Studios. And I want you to be honest.
Yo,
Remake,
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Sequel, new game.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, my boy. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I need a sequel to that Ragnarok, my boy. I need a well, technically Ragnarok is the end. But I would want, you know what?
Nah,
I'm lying.
They ain't ended. You see how Ragnarok ended.
Yeah, I know. Hey, yo, Dre, chill. He said Drake about to leave elated.
Hey, yo, listen, man. He got more ventures to do, man.
Nah, chill, man. Sony Santa Monica, a new game. It's time. Let's get a new game from Sony Santa Monica. New game. I want to see what Cory Barlog's working on. This space game that he's working on, or whatever he's supposed to be working on. I want to see what Cory Barlog and his team at Sony Santa Monica is working on. So, a new game for sure.
I feel that Ragnarok, they wanted to end with Ragnarok, but they can't end on Ragnarok because there's still so much story to be taking place with Ragnarok or that world. So I feel like we're still going to get another game, and I'm going with a sequel.
You really think we're going to get a God of War 3?
Yes, I'm going with a sequel.
Wow.
Look how they ended that joint. You can't be like, you can't end it with Atreus going here, Kratos finishing up here, and then be like, oh, we ain't doing it no more. Nah, there's no way they're going to do that. Hey. I do feel like the next game all right, so this is what I feel like what's going to be reality. The next game they put out is going to be a new game for sure. But the question is not about what they're actually doing, is what you actually want. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people is having that, confusion there with the game.
And also Sindri, that's a good point from Team Man, but Sindri is also really angry, so he could probably become powerful and do like some stuff or whatever. Yeah, I can definitely see Eric Williams, his team probably doing a third game while Cory Barlog's game is coming out or being made. And like if a God of War 3 is on the table, we're not seeing that probably till next generation. Because the next game that's going to come out will most likely be Cory Barlog's game. And then while that game is out or whatever, Eric Williams and his team is working on the third game of God of War.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the reality, but what I want is I want a sequel to God of War.
Yeah. All
right, so the last but not least, second favorite PlayStation studio.
This is probably going to be the hardest one for me. I'm going to keep it a stack. This is definitely going to be the hardest one for me.
We got Sucker Punch. Remake, sequel, or a new game. And Persona, the last time I'm going to let you know. Be honest.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm very conflicted here because in all three of these categories, I want something. Can I break the rules here?
No. Say your answer, one, and then we'll break the rules after.
All right. Okay. Sequel. Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Mm.
Now, can I break the rules real quick?
Before we break the rules, I like
Give
to
your
give my
answer.
answer.
Of course. Go ahead.
I stand on business. You see, that's the problem. You don't want to stand on business.
I stand on business, brother.
Nah,
I stand on
you
business.
want to stand on business and let go. You know
nah,
what I mean?
I'm
You gotta
standing
put
on
your
business.
foot down on business.
Nah, listen, this
Put your
is a
foot
tough
down
one,
on
man.
business.
I got something for all three.
Yeah, we all got something for all three, but I want you to stand on business.
I'm standing on business. Sequel, Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Remake.
I was gonna say, I already know. Say the game, man. Say the goddamn game, man. Go ahead.
Infamous 1
1 and 2.
remake.
And 2. Listen, man.
Yeah, obviously, I want
Listen,
to
man.
remake it 2 as well. But if they was gonna do 1, Infamous, start with 1. I need
Yeah,
that
1
remake.
for sure.
My man Cole McGrath. I need that.
Listen. I'm about to stand on business. Remake, Infamous 1 and 2. Sequel, Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Oh, see,
And Infamous.
you not standing on business. You know why
Hold
you're not
up.
standing on business? Because
Yeah.
if you was to remake a game, which one out of the Infamous would you want to remake for? 1 or 2? Not 1
1.
and 2.
All right, so so remake Infamous 1, sequel Ghost of Tsushima 2, new game Sly Cooper. I'm standing on business. Standing on business, man.
Remake Infamous, sequel Ghost. A new game. That's a new game. It don't matter what it is.
Oh, actually, yeah, because a new game would be like a new franchise IP. So yeah, new game would just be whatever. You're right. Never mind. Never mind.
Low key, high key, mid key. When it comes to sequel as well, Ghost of Tsushima is my favorite out of PlayStation exclusives for the last couple of years. But when it comes to sequel, I would want a sequel to Infamous Second Son as well,
listen, bro.
Low key, high key, mid key. I need that.
You talking, bro. You talking, man. You talking my language, man. I need that Infamous sequel. I need that Infamous remake. I need those games, man. I need that. This is a fun game.
Yeah, pretty fun game, you know what I mean? Just sitting on the bed. It's like, you know what? Let's talk about some remakes, sequels, and new games. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the game. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. I need to see the like button go up. If you guys enjoyed the game, thank you for participating. Thank you for kicking us in our shins. It was pretty fun doing it, man. But yeah, even in a short or dry week like this, we're still able to have some fun, entertain the people.
Yes, sir.
And if you made it this far in the show, here's your platinum trophy. That's the PS5 version. Here's the PS4 version. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Persona.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into the outros, man. Send us off. Let the people know what's going on with you, how you doing, where they can find you.
Yes, sir.
Remake, sequel, or new game.
Hey, yo, actually, I'm playing a sequel, and I'm gonna be playing a new game. But yo, listen, guys. It's your boy Persona, man. Listen, this was a great episode, man. We definitely appreciate everybody coming through to What's Up PlayStation episode 158. I'm Persona. You can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Gaming with Persona. Listen, this weekend, I'm kind of like wind down this weekend. I really just want to like game. I was going to stream this weekend, and I was like, you know what? I really just want to like just chill and not have to worry about anything and just game. Plus, I want to really get lost in Dragon's Dogma 2. So, yeah, your boy gonna be on that Dragon's Dogma 2 heavy this weekend. Heavy. And yeah, but I got some content coming next week. I'm gonna be dropping some more boss fights of Final Fantasy. Drop a couple of fights of Dragon's Dogma as well. I got some cool clips and stuff like that. And also follow the official What's Up PlayStation Twitter at WUPS Podcast. And if you enjoyed the content today and you're new here, man, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps us out and help us grow, man. And I appreciate you guys and hope you guys have a great weekend and be safe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Always a pleasure doing the podcast with my bro. And yeah, we're at the end here. You can follow me on Twitter, jbari_. jbari on YouTube. A lot of content coming this week. I'm working on my review for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm in that phase where I have the review kind of outlined, but I need to pick the right gameplay. You know what I mean? And I got to cycle through a lot of these choices. So the review will be out though. Not promising next week, but it will be out. Most likely if if work is cool, I can definitely do that review out there. And Grand Blue, I want to keep making content for that as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out on the channel, showcasing a lot of stuff, and I still got a whole bunch of Queen's Blood and boss fights as well. Be on the lookout for WUPS reviews with Final Fantasy. We're gonna try to get Grand Blue as well in there, and like I said, we got an interview coming up that we're really excited for, and be on the lookout for that as well. It's gonna be on a Saturday, but just be on the lookout for that. For all the new subscribers, we appreciate you guys, or ladies, for subscribing. Hopefully you guys do, or ladies, enjoy your stay here at What's Up PlayStation. Like I said earlier, get familiar with the channel. We have WUPS reviews. We have prior streams. We have prior game nights as well on here. And a lot of that stuff is going to be coming more to the channel as we grow here and try to situate ourselves in certain things or certain avenues. But we need your help with that stuff to get some eyes on us. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that is pretty much the show, man. Once again, if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button or subscribe. If you really enjoyed, hit the WUPS Nation member button. We appreciate you. And I think it's next month, or it might be, next month, we're going to have our WUPS giveaways, or it might be June. Either May or June, we're going to have our WUPS giveaways for our WUPS Nation members, where we do a giveaway every 6 months. So, and, me and Persona, we're very generous when it comes to giveaways. Like to bless people a lot. The community comes through sometimes with giveaways, but we have our own giveaways with our WUPS giveaways. So that is coming up real soon. And like I said, we appreciate you. But Persona, with that being said, episode 158 is in the books. We always end the podcast with,
yeah, man. Always remember, guys, man, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. And we'll see you guys next Saturday. Same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. And we out, guys. Peace.
Deuces. Enjoy y'all weekend.